Okay. Now that the cough drop is completely melted, I can actually talk. And yeah, I really should have done this when I wasn't live, but I got a little too busy this morning. Even got up at 4 in the morning too, and I was still busy. But regardless. Okay, this does mean I can have this up now. Uh... Oh, hi Madbox. Hi Celeste. Welcome to tonight's stream. Why? I wish I knew. I wish I knew why I woke up so early. I don't think there was any good reason. I just got up real early for some reason. The worst part was that I didn't go to bed until like the middle of the night, so I didn't really get that much sleep. And I'm supposed to be heading out later tonight too, so. So that's gonna be fun. Hopefully I can just crash as soon as I get home. Okay, so now I have OBS open here. And I want to be able to see my chat. Yeah, always busy, busy. Alright. Now, let me know if the game music is too loud or not, and I can adjust that accordingly. It could go down just a little bit, though. Okay, there we go. God, I can't believe Scarlet and Violet music is already so nostalgic. Okay. So we got all the necessary files open, and we are going to try to see how much of this we can get done. Last time we were only able to get this much. So we're going to see how much of this we'll be able to get done. I would like to be able to get the rest of the clean roughing done for this, even if it doesn't mean not getting any of the final outlining done tonight. That should be fine. I'm going to be doing that off stream just so I can have this done as soon as possible, because I would like to try to properly reopen commissions for this project again. So. And yep, that's pretty much it. I also kind of changed things up a little bit, so I'm using a window capture for Clip Studio this time, which means I won't be able to leak anything. Just want to make sure everything looks good. Yeah, so all I'm really going to need is to have this there, and this there, so that I can change my expressions. Which, at some point, I would like to apply that for my PNG tuber that I'm using for when I play games. But it's going to take a while to get that done. I still have to work on the in-between frames of the default one that I have. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna get started here in just a sec, because I think this chat could probably be adjusted a little bit better than what's here. Yeah, there we go. That's good. What program do I use for my PNG tuber? So this one that I'm using, so I'm using two separate ones, and this current one that you're seeing right now is running from GazoTuber. It is an app that's well, the only PNG tuber app that allows you to play GIFs, basically, because I basically made I made GIFs for this particular PNG tuber. And for the other one that I use for when I play games is when okay, so the program of that one is called RahiTuber. R-A-H-I. Oh god, am I peaking the mic? Let me know if I'm peaking the mic, if I'm like too loud or not. R-A-H-I Tuber. And that doesn't really allow GIFs. it only allows like grid-based animations and such, and yeah, I have to kind of put all of that together, and I don't know how easy the process is going to be. I'm sure if I get one part done, it'll be easier to get the other ones done as well. But yeah, we'll just have to see. What's really cool about Rocky Tuber though is that it's very lightweight, and it allows you to mess around with a lot of layers, and I can see myself using that a whole lot more, but only for like games. This is pretty much what I'm going to be stuck with, unless if I don't know, want to start over and make a updated PNG tour for the art streams. But anyway, we're going to get started here. Uh, I'm wondering if I should do co-hosting. Yeah, you know what? I can leave that up too. Um, or maybe once I'm ready. I don't think I really have much else to say, so I guess I could probably just get things going here. Uh, what else? Oh, yeah, so there's like a video that I kind of want to react to, and I guess if I want to do that, I should probably... Oh, does that need to... Okay, hold on just a second. I need to just reset my mic real quick. There we go. And there we go. So if I wanted to... Oh, and I got small. So if I were to do this, I would have to bring it over here. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so that gets rid of that, and... So basically I can just disable this, and then I can just... like, load up a video and such. But yeah. Oh, okay. So what I'm gonna do right now is... because there was a trailer that came out. I assumed this was playing on the State of Play, and I want to react to that because I actually haven't seen it yet. So let me just go ahead. Yeah, you heard the Sega logo probably, so I would imagine you would probably know what it will be. All right, let's pull you up right here, and then pull all this stuff up. The program you use if you don't want to be 3D is ViatoTube. It's super lightweight, and I think it allows GIFs. I use it for my TDS Slowpoke too. So the thing with ViatoTube, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but so for ViatoTube, that was actually my first option, but my computer did not seem to like it. The CPU was not agreeing with the program. The CPU usage was like through the roof, so I couldn't use it unfortunately. But yeah, so I was kind of cycling through quite a few PNG Tuber softwares until I ended up with the ones that I feel are the best options. GazzoTuber, the one that I'm using for this, is not perfect either because it starts off using up so much RAM. It kind of calms down after a while, but yeah, it's definitely not ideal for me. Maybe it is just like the issue with the CPU or something like that. Okay, so currently Predaking is censored by the Sega logo. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit more, and I am going to watch this because I do not know what to expect. This is the trailer for the sorry. This is the trailer for the next Sonic Racing game that they announced at the Game Awards, I believe. Also, what is this? Settings? Oh, well, okay, that's cool. Thanks for minimizing all of my stuff, YouTube. There we go. Okay. It's only been 16 minutes. Good. All right. Okay. Now I'm just going to take a look at this real quick. Ooh. Okay. Got some. Oh, those are those Forces OCs. Everyone's in cars. Oh, okay. Oh, this is kind of like the opening track from Mario Kart 8. That's pretty neat. One thing I would like to see for this game is newer tracks, because in TSR, a lot of the tracks were actually used from Sonic and All-Stars Racing. But this is cool so far. Okay. Oh my God, did they bring back transformed gimmicks? Is that the secret link? Secret links. Is that the secret rings level? Oh my God, they're referencing secret rings. Okay. This is this Afterburner. So they are reusing tracks from All Stars Transformed still, but it's. I mean, I can't complain because I love other Sega properties. Yeah, they brought back the Samba de Amigo stage. It looks like. Oh my God, Riders. Okay. Wow, so they're doing a lot for this. Cross worlds. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay, so that's a lot to take in for a minute and a half trailer. Let's kind of look over it real quick. So, kind of sort of Olympic Stadium here, and I like this. The cool little like holographic Green Hill Zone elements here. It's pretty neat. Yeah, those are all yeah, those are all the avatars for from Forces. Okay, so who? Oh, I see Jet over there. So they brought back Jet. Sage. Sage is a playable character in this. I just noticed that. Oh my God. Her car is based off of Giganto. Oh, that's really neat. Oh my God. So they brought Jet back. That's awesome. Also, I actually don't have chat open at the moment. Oh yeah, we got a much more closer look. Sage is blue here. Canonically, I think that makes sense. Hold on a second. I just need to open up chat on my phone. Okay, and chat only apply. There we go. Okay, good. All right. I'm trying to see who else is here. Okay, so Omega's back. Is a play? Oh no, that's Cream, right? Is that the first time she's playable in a racing game? That might that might actually be the case. Oh, they're doing double items from 8 Deluxe. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, particularly. Trying to see who else is playable. I see Silver. Oh yeah, this looks quite nice. Just nice little set pieces throughout. So this has to be the level from Secret Rings. Oh yeah, they showed the Riders thing way earlier. I didn't even pay attention to that. But oh my God. So the cars don't necessarily transform per se. The cars sort of just turn into different things, which is why the Riders airboard is a thing. I guess if this see, we're probably not going to get like a proper Riders sequel for a while, so this is probably the closest we'll get to one. Maybe. I mean, I would imagine this would have like some kind of story mode. I don't know what it would be like though. if it's about as simple as TSR or if it's a little bit more than that, but yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm really interested. Um, Let me just bring everything back here. There. And I'm just gonna turn down the volume for myself. That's good. Okay. Yeah, so the thing is that oh, you know what? I should probably have voice chat open so that maybe we can all talk about this together. And switch to this. All right. Cool. Here we go. All right. So voice chat is now open. And we're gonna get things going here. Once I get things organized here. Yeah, as far as like Team Sonic Racing goes, the first installment, um, I know it wasn't really like the most remarkable thing in the world to people, um, and there's not a whole lot that I could really remark from that either, to be fair. But I still had a good time with it. I think I saw a playthrough of it, not a playthrough, but someone playing it recently, and it kind of made me want to play the game again. I think the team up mechanics that they did for TSR was actually quite interesting, and I don't know, like I want them to explore that a whole lot more. Um, the team mechanics because I think that's a lot of fun with what they did. The what did they call it? The slingshotting, to where your teammate can go behind you on your trail and catch up, and you can pass an item to another teammate, and I think that's really cool. I guess it just didn't really have a whole lot going for it beyond that, it seems. And I think people kind of just missed having other Sega characters as well, which, I mean, I totally get that too. I miss having all those Sega characters. I kind of want there to be another Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing again. And especially if they are going to be putting out new entries of these other franchises like Jet Set Radio, um, Crazy Taxi. They're making a new Virtual Fighter as well. I think it would be a really great opportunity for them to bring those other Sega characters back for this game. So but we'll have to see. They brought back the previous tracks. Like we saw the Afterburner track. I think we saw the Samba de Amigo track. Let's see here. Okay, so that's how that's supposed to look. I thought it was a lot more cylindrical than this, but oh man, I think my voice is a little bit more hoarse today. I don't know why. Oh, is it because I was practicing singing? It's nothing, but I was doing a little bit of like at-home karaoke because I was trying to practice my voice a little bit. just so I can sound a little bit better and I can enunciate words better. I know it's not much of a concern to other people, but for me, um, it'll bother me a lot if I feel like I'm not speaking as well as I want to. So, um, um, oh, here we go, I think. I guess I really shouldn't have to be so worried about accuracy, like, that closely, but also, how close is my mic to? If I can just bring it closer to my mouth, I could probably sound a little bit better, like that. I swear, I might just have to tape this thing to my cheek, if I have to. Also, we really don't hear this, battle theme very often. Because I'm pretty sure this plays in like the first area of the game, but everywhere else is kind of just a more upbeat version of the area music that you're in. Like, I'm also trying to be careful with my leg. I tend to sit a particular way that my leg just absolutely hates, and I'm trying not to do that. I kind of wish you can set specific soundtracks in Pokemon. I kind of agree, yeah. Do I have an all-time favorite video game track, like across all video games or throughout the Pokemon series? Because if it's for all video games, that's really, really hard to say. There's like video game tracks that I revisit from time to time. Also, I'm moving around, so you might hear my chair. All or Pokemon, whichever is easier. Pokemon. Oh. I really like the legendary theme for X and Y. Let's see. There's a lot of tracks from Black and White that I also really like too. There's a lot of tracks that get stuck in my head in from Black and White. Okay. But let's see though. All-time favorite video game track. Yeah, I gotta have one. Had to have had one. Oh, right, I gotta pay close attention to the angling of the feathers here. Yeah, because this upper arm portion is kind of facing a bit lower from, or sort of under the camera a little bit. So if I can pay attention to that well enough, then that would be good. Okay. I don't know how much of the back hair section of Braviary we're going to be able to see. But that should be fine. Yeah, okay, I'm really liking this so far. Shoulder turned out pretty good. So now we just need to continue here, and then... I don't quite know exactly how the details are supposed to look on on this portion right here. As far as the reference images go, so I might just have to kind of eyeball it. What track is this? Is this the track that plays when you're being chased by a bunch of Houndooms? Or is it Houndour? Okay, so I actually thought that the lower arm was sort of bent forward this way, but it actually isn't. Which is good, because then we would be able to see the tail feathers, which is a very important detail. All I need to do is to just rotate this a little bit, like that. Yep, like that. Good. But going back into your into what you were mentioning, Madbox, having like, because I know some games have this, where you can just go into like a music selection or like a sound test and just play that as you're continuing with the game, and I think I want to say Heart Gold and Soul Silver had something like that. But yeah, I think it would have been really cool if the other Pokemon games had it. Am I gonna need to block this out to kind of get the positioning that I want? The answer is yes, because you always need to block things out. Yeah, if you want to get a very clear idea of how you want something to look, you gotta block it out and then worry about the detail later. Okay, so now we've got... So I kind of want the arm to sort of be just a little bit bent. And then, let's see. And there. Also, I can just have the chat off on my phone, that's fine. We're actually doing pretty good with this Braviary here. I'm not exactly sure why the Raikou one took as long as it did last time. Okay. Mm. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is the robot mode knee, and right here is the robot mode foot. Understood. Also, everything is set properly, right? I changed the title, I changed the category. Everything should be okay. Yeah. Yeah, everything should be okay.
Well, well, well.
Thank God that did not scare me.
Jump
Okay.
scare, be your friend, be your friend.
Okay. Actually, you are a little bit quiet on my end, so I am going
yes, get snuck upon. But hello, chat, greetings. I'm your favorite terrapin of war. It's me, Turtle.
Hi, Turtle.
How are you fine people doing tonight? That needs to be a sound alert. No turtle jump scare this time. Wait, which bit did I say needs to be a sound alert?
Oh, I don't need Discord open. I just need you open. I need you open, and then I need I need you open. Yes, good, good.
You're gonna open me? This is so sudden. I don't know if I'm prepared for this. I'm kidding. Please don't take me seriously.
Nah, I mean, you need a new spleen, so we need to replace your spleen.
But then, dreams grow back, right?
I promise it won't hurt. It's gonna be very quick and easy.
What was noise?
I mean, I have this X-Acto knife right here, and yeah, but you know, nothing like a little bit of Advil wouldn't bring the pressure down.
Wait for this.
Yes.
Oh.
You need to be intimate with your spleen. You need to know what your spleen looks like.
Oh.
You need to get to know it.
All right. I'll set up dinner reservations at like 3 o'clock. Then I'll have a one-on-one with my spleen. I thank you for telling me this.
Yeah, yeah. You owe your spleen an explanation. Anyway, this bit's done.
This bit's done. No more bit. No more bit.
So how have you been, Turtle?
Oh, you know, just chilling.
Did you watch the State of Play?
Huh? Oh, the state of play.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought the state of play was pretty good.
Good.
I thought it was pretty alright. I mean, you know what? Actually, to be completely honest with you, I wasn't really like blown away by some of the games. I'm sure there was a couple where I was like, "Oh, that looks neat. That looks cool." But
Yeah.
I wasn't really like blown away. I wasn't blown away. Like, I know, like, I set myself up for failure every time because I'm on the same boat as a lot of other people who are always like, "Is this the stream where we finally get a Bloodborne announcement? Are we gonna get Bloodborne on PC?
Oh,
Are we
no,
gonna get Bloodborne
yes.
port?" I'm right there with those people. I would like to see Bloodborne on PC as well, but I know it's not happening. But still, part of me is like, maybe someday. But yeah,
Yeah.
even then though, I was like, maybe we'll get a God of War announcement. Maybe it'll be like some DLC or maybe a teaser for the next game. Nope, that didn't happen either.
Oh.
The Sonic game though looks neato.
Yeah, I'm pretty interested in that one actually.
I like Sonic Freeriders getting like a little bit of a homage paid to it again.
Right?
You got the little hoverboard and Jet the Hawk is in here again. Like, I'm like, wow. Never
Right?
thought I'd see his ass again. That's
Right?
crazy. I thought he
Yeah.
was dead. I thought he was found dead in Miami, just like Duolingo was yesterday. But I was wrong.
Yeah, I have no comment about the Duolingo thing because I saw that too and I'm just really, really confused more than anything. But yeah,
it's
I
just
mean, Jet the Hawk, like,
it's yeah, it's just a stuff for engagement. That's all.
oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Wait, what were we gonna say though?
Oh, I was just saying, like, yeah, it's cool to see Jet the Hawk, and they're bringing back the rider's gimmick as well as like its own thing. I guess it's kind of replacing the airplanes from All Stars Racing Transformed.
Kinda. It looks like it.
I'm just gonna bring
Yeah,
myself
I'm
down
very
slightly. There we
intrigued.
go.
Also, I'm very intrigued by the fact that I'm very intrigued by the fact that what was it? Oh god, wait, oh no.
What?
Oh god. I received a grim reminder. I received a grim reminder of what could
Um,
very well happen. What could very well happen in this new game. I'm gonna put on share your discoveries. If Knights becomes a cameo character, just remember this is still a reality that might happen.
okay. So what's gonna happen here is that we're gonna get both.
We're gonna get Powell.
We're gonna get both, is what's gonna happen. Let me pull it
Oh my
up. Let me
god.
pull it up for everyone here. Because yes, that might be a possibility. So far, we've only seen Sonic characters that are playable, but it would be cool to see other Sega characters being playable. But yeah, if Knights ever came back, yeah, both of this could be possible. Um,
Yeah.
the car, Knights being the car, threw me off when I saw that in the game for the first time because I didn't play Nights into Dreams yet until like a few years after. Now that I've actually played the game, this makes perfect sense. Yes, is it really weird and kind of creepy? Absolutely, but it makes perfect sense because Nights turns into a whole bunch of different stuff. They're like a dream entity, so
It just works. But also that makes so much sense. That explains why I see that dream, and that's why I see nights in my wet dreams. It all makes sense now. Oh my god.
yeah, I'm not really sure what to say in response to that.
Sorry.
There are like water fountains in the game, so I guess that's what you're talking about, right? Like, oh, Knights does swim. There's like sections where Knights does swim in water. So I guess you could say, yeah, Knights into wet
No, like
dreams.
they did. Oh my god. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
What?
god.
What? Did I unleash something?
No. No. You literally made comedy gold though. because like, you reminded me of the fact that like with all the Ratchet and Clank in the games, all their names are like a lot
Oh,
of the games
yeah,
they have like
yeah,
really like double entendre like subtitles to
yeah,
them. Yeah,
yeah.
so like, I was just thinking to myself like, oh my god, they could do that for Dreams. I mean,
They
not to,
could.
they could do that for Nights.
It's a possibility. It would be so weird because they don't, but
Wanted
if they wanted to, yeah.
to. Oh, good lord, that's funny. That's really funny. Oh my god, yeah. When Up Your Arsenal is a game title, you know anything is possible.
Didn't they kind of stop at Up Your Arsenal?
I don't remember. I know Rift Apart was a pretty tame name.
Yeah. Oh, we're progressing quite well here.
Hmm.
Yep, that's a whole arm done. Nice. Okay, okay.
Wow.
So now, right, yeah, the blaster. We just need the potion blaster. Okay, get basic shape, basic shape. You know, when I first heard this track, this sounds like I thought this sounded like something out of Metal Gear Solid. I think that was also people's like first impression of like the battle music, and I think I remembered some of them being kind of disappointed, like, oh, that's what we're gonna hear for the rest of the game, and no, that wasn't the case. Mm?
Nah, like people need to chill a little bit when it comes to the music.
Oh yeah. Well,
Because like,
if there's a music track that we hear for the rest of the game, it's this one that's playing right now.
mm, yeah, I was gonna say though, I was gonna say like, never underestimate the music of Metal Gear Solid.
Oh yeah,
Never,
yeah.
yeah, never underestimate because that's where you're saying it was from, right? Metal Gear Solid.
Oh no, I'm listening to the Scarlet and Violet soundtrack right now, and
Oh,
there was like
Scarlet
a
and
battle.
Violet. My bad.
Yeah, there was a battle theme that sounded like something out of Metal Gear Solid.
Why? Oh, that's why I got Metal Gear Solid from then. Okay, my bad.
That's all right.
Yeah, no, I was just sitting here like, oh my god, people talk smack about the Metal Gear Solid music.
No, no.
Yeah, because I was about to say, I would like to introduce you to Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, which has one of the craziest soundtracks I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, I've heard it. Yep, I've absolutely heard
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, Jesus. What a game. You know, it's funny too. It's funny too. Like, really, I was just. No, you were there for that. You were there for it. Like, there was that one fella who was talking about Metal Gear Rising in my chat last night during my stream.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Ugh, my eyes. They've been covered in the
Oh,
eye crust. The crust of the eye.
I don't know if I should.
So, chat, what are y'all doing today? Y'all have a good day today, chat? I just got here, so I'm a little lost. Y'all doing good? I hope you're doing good, chat.
Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Also, oh my god, this music is still kind of loud. That should be okay. Alright, there we go. Turtle, I just had a very sudden thought.
What's up?
So Duolingo has died, or I guess their name is Duo.
Yeah.
In about a week, they come back as a baby.
Oh my god. Reincarnation?
I'm gonna call that. Well, no, because that's what happened to the peanut guy.
Yeah. Oh my god, you're right. The Mr. Peanut.
Yeah, baby Duo. Today was a great surprise with new skins for Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman. Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, they did they got their little wedding outfits now, which is very cute.
Oh, that's right. I saw the trailer for that.
Yeah. Now e-couples will be very insufferable with that.
I mean,
I know, I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing.
yeah.
I only tease. If you and your loved one are playing video games together, that's very sweet and very lovely. Don't actually take me seriously. however, that's while that is very sweet. If I am playing on tank and I'm doing my job just fine, but your partner is telling me that I need to switch, and they're like 3 and 8. Maybe I'm not the problem, and don't back them up when you know that I'm not the problem. Don't do that to me.
You're still talking about Marvel Rivals, right?
Yes.
Ah,
And also Overwatch. That also happens in Overwatch a lot.
uh,
Yes. I'm not too fond of shenaniganizers who try to tell me how to play the game. When I
oh,
just want to
yeah.
play it, when I want to just play this Hulk, I'll play this Hulk. You can't tell me what to do. I'm playing this Hulk and you can't stop me.
Okay, that's not a bad looking potion rifle. Yeah, not bad. Okay, let's fill you up. The trainer battle music just played. Um, Very mundane question, but did anyone have like a favorite trainer type in Scarlet and Violet?
Man, that's a tough one. Because I didn't play Scarlet and Violet.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, trainer NPC. I don't know how remarkable they might be to others, but there's some that I can remember pretty easily. Like I like the Dragon Tamer. Um, I know people also liked the Hot Mailman.
Hot mailman?
Yeah, there's like this mailman. He's kind of like a regular looking guy, but he's like kind of weirdly like attractive because he's like kind of built. He's like built and
Interesting. I was not aware of this NPC.
yeah. Oh, that's a thumb. Just yeah, there we go, pinky. You don't think you had any faves in that gen? A lot of them were people in school out. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think what was really cool about like the school in that game is that anybody of any age could attend. So you had like from like toddlers to like the elderly that were all like students. And that kind of brings into an aspect that I feel kind of disappointed with in Scarlet and Violet is that so I know the clothing options were kind of controversial because you were very limited to the clothing options that you had. Um, and yeah, I it would have been nice to have gotten a bit more options beyond just shoes and gloves and hats and such. But I it makes sense given the overall setting of the game. And you do get different overall outfits in the DLC, even if it's not much. But no, what bothers me the most is there's no age setting. A lot of us who play Pokemon are well into like 20s, 30s, 40s, and I like on one hand, yeah, it's a game that mostly children play, but anyone of any age mostly plays Pokemon, right? And when you have a game like Scarlet and Violet that has a school where anyone of any age can attend, I feel like it kind of, well, I guess that would kind of complicate things, wouldn't it? It's not as simple as just making the character taller or shorter. Or would it be? Because then you can just give them like lines. It would be just like how Mii's work, now that I think about it. I'm sure some people could probably disagree with me on the whole like age thing, but that's kind of how I felt about it. You miss your punk outfit from Sword and Shield. Yeah, yeah. Maybe they'll do it for Legend ZA. I'll have to see. Since they're taking their time to develop it, I think I like the age idea because I would like to play me as much as possible, right? Like, sure, like canonically, the trainer is always like a kid, but as I get older, I don't really see myself as much in these games, I guess.
Yeah. I would also like to play a Pokemon game. Oh my god. Oh my, I remember that too, actually. Yeah, opening a Pokemon on your birthday. Yeah, I remember that in Omega Ruby and X and Y. It was so cute. But also, I was just gonna say, yeah, I'd love to play a Pokemon game where I'm just a fat guy with a beer gut and a beard. I would like to have that, please.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
yeah,
I would be
different
probably
body types would
immersed
be
in
great
that.
too.
Let me have full trainer customization in my Pokemon games, please.
Yeah, and they're
I
getting
would.
pretty detailed with them too. Like they Scarlet and Violet gave you a lot of different like eyes, but also eyelash and eyebrow options. And so yeah, I think having different like being able to like change like your body type is also really good too.
When you give people options, everybody wins.
Mm, options are good.
Options are always good.
I had a bad birthday once when I opened my game and said happy birthday to me. I almost cried. Uh-huh.
That's adorable. That's so sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the thing with
Sometimes,
Pokemon. Oh, yeah, Toto?
yeah, yeah. Sometimes things as simple as that is what really will just it'll just lighten up your whole day.
Mm-hmm.
something as simple as a birthday wish from fictional characters in a video game is just like it warms the heart, it warms the soul.
right? Yeah, I don't know if I ever talked about this on stream already, but um, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this, but Pokemon has definitely played a really large role for my mental health growing up. There were a couple mo key moments that I had that just playing Pokemon has definitely helped me out with. I remembered about 10 years, yeah, this would be 10 years since this happened, but at around 2015, I was having some very, very serious mental health issues because I was well getting older and I was developing like anxiety, and so I would there was like a certain point towards the end of 2015 where I was getting like anxiety attacks. It didn't come out of nowhere though. I graduated after that, and before I graduated, it was a horribly stressful time getting to the end of that school year and um having to go through that after the fact. I would have thought that I would have been nice and relaxed, but I didn't. But the other reason too was that we have very sudden plans to just move all of a sudden. And because, okay, so I was living in California up until like 2016, and I was having some issues with like, you know what? Maybe I don't need to go into full detail, but I was having like anxiety issues and such, and there was like one day where I was like having a hard time sleeping, and um, like my the best way to describe an anxiety attack is like just not being afraid of something, but there's like no reason to be afraid of anything. It's just you're afraid for no reason. And you're also just kind of at that point where you just do not know what to do. You know, you don't know what you're supposed to do. Your mind is just afraid for some reason. And so I would just that night I would just sit in like my parents' bathroom, not even like my bathroom, just in my parents' bathroom and would just I don't remember if I was crying or if I was just like hyperventilating, but then I just kind of pulled I mean I was still having the attack, but I was dragging myself to just grab my 3DS, played some Pokemon X and Y, and I calmed down. Like nothing was stopping this until I just flipped open my 3DS and played Pokemon, and I just felt a lot more better. And then about 4 years later, when I had my job at Michael's, um, well, every day with my job at Michael's, it felt like it just kept getting worse, just because of certain like circumstances and such. The job just not being fun to go through, 4 hours just never being enough to get work done, and there was like, yeah. So Sword and Shield was just coming out, and at around launch day, because I pre-bought the game, and at launch day, I got home from work and I had a horrible, horrible day at work. And I basically just booted the game up. And I don't know if I need to like make myself clear enough, but like mentally I was in a horrible, horrible place. But then I booted Sword and Shield up and again, it went away. Just whatever negative feeling I had, it just went away. And yeah, I'm explaining these things in like really, really great detail, but again, I'm sure a lot of you can probably relate to this, but when you have overwhelming feelings like that, whether it be anxiety or depression or just anger or frustration, and you feel like there's just nothing that can stop it, but then something as simple as just playing a certain game just can stop it, like isn't that amazing?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That
Pokemon is
was
magical like that.
that was me with Spyro. Actually, I'll like to be completely real with you.
What was it?
Spyro.
Oh, Spyro?
Yeah,
And that's why
yeah,
the series is so special to you.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it was always special to me from the beginning. but like it just solidified itself. It just solidified itself when like I was just going through like the absolute
Yeah,
worst you can think of, and I'm just sitting there like, oh, I hate this. I don't like this feeling. I feel so miserable. This sucks.
right.
And like for context, let me break it down for you. Let me break it down for you, Mark. I'm kidding. That's a little visual reference for everybody at home, but so I don't mind sharing this. I don't mind sharing this because I'm a very open fella. Uh, I just got out of a very toxic relationship. I got out of something very disgusting, very terrible.
Oh
Like
no.
like this shit was bad. Like I won't say her name, but I will say she it was indeed a lady of the female persuasion. She wanted me to make things into a polygamous relationship with a guy I barely knew. And she basically gave me a nuclear option. I like either it was polygamy or she was just gonna leave me for the other guy. And then immediately she comes back around just like I changed my mind. I want you instead. And I'm just like, oh, okay, but you have irreversibly ruined like my trust in you because of this. And like basically it was like really bad. It was really bad. So like already my trust was off the fritz. And to make things worse, it was like I was always the one giving affection and I had to kind of like guide her like this is how relationships work. Like usually like when I say good morning to you and hi and all that, like you should like at least like give me at least something back. Like I wish you a good morning, wish you have a great day, like saying like I love you and all that junk. And
Hmm.
I would say all that, and it would be like a day later, and they're like, "Oh hi, how's it going?" And I'm like, "Did you not see what I said?" And then she's like, "No, I saw it. I just don't know what to say." And I'm like, "Okay." So I understand people have their own ways of showing affection, but like, man, when it feels like you're putting in all the work, it really does not feel worth it. And eventually, it just got so bad. It got so bad. I just kind of sat there and I was like, do I even feel the chemistry anymore with this person? And I was like, I absolutely don't. And I just got the hell out of there. And it was just such a bad relationship, such a bad time. And I was so
I'm,
miserable after it was over. Like, cause even though this relationship was over, your heart's still broken after shit like that, you know?
mm,
There is suffering still after all that. But the one thing that like came by around the corner after that shit happened, it was exactly in like 2018, I think. That's when Spyro Reignited came out, right? Hold on, let me check.
2018. 2018? Oh, the Crash trilogy came out a year before that. I remember that.
Yeah, 2018. Okay, so I think it was sometime. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me look this up. Let me look this up. Spyro Reignited teaser trailer. Yeah, because literally it was a day later. It was a day later, and like there was a teaser trailer. Oh no, wait! That also came out in 2018. Okay. This was all in 2018 then. See, yeah, like it was literally like a day after. It was literally a day after like I like split things off, and like literally that trailer comes out. I'm like, oh yeah, I made the right call. I made the right choice. Spider was here to help me. He's here to help me through this terrible time.
Oh,
All of my boy is here for me. And literally, like after that, I just healed like nothing else. Like I healed so fast because
mhm.
I knew around the corner Spyro was waiting for me.
Yeah, I mean, I have that one particular meme like kind of in my head as you're saying this.
Which
So,
one? Which one?
I don't remember how it goes. It's like I know if no one had me, like this one had me. Can I get an
No
amen or
one
something
got
like
me.
that?
Spyro got me.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
honestly, real. If no one else got me, I know Spyro and Doom Guy got me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But I'm also really sorry that you went through that whole relationship
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Listen, you gotta ride shit out sometimes.
Yeah.
It's all part of growing up and learning, you know.
And you said that this was happening around the time like that trilogy was announced, or?
Yeah, like 2018. This is in like
No.
2018. Like 2018 is when I split things off. Like I think maybe the relationship started around like 2017. But yeah, I think I cut it off around 2018.
I see.
Yeah. See, I was just out of there, bro. There was no way. There was no way in hell I was sticking around for that. It was bad.
Mm,
Listen, everybody, we're all gonna have our highs and lows. It happens. It's nature. It is what it is.
yeah.
But never give up. Never give up, because everybody has a special someone out there for them.
Yeah. Also, happy
Oh,
Valentine's Day.
oh yeah, of course. Oh my God, how topical! How topical!
Yeah.
Literally, like in 2 days. 2 days here in America. It's probably like one more day for you folks in Japan over there.
Yeah, it's like tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. Like I know it's Valentine's Day. I know it's coming soon. But everybody, if you're single Pringle this year, like me, stay strong. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
You get to get discount candy a day after. All that tasty shit. It's all for discount now. After this holiday is over. So treat yourselves. Get yourself something nice. Get yourselves a nice cookie dough ice cream from Ben and Jerry's. Watch a movie, play a video game, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Don't let things get to you on Valentine's Day. I know how it is. I know how it
I
is.
mean, I'm aromantic, so this holiday doesn't really do much for me. So,
Nah, that's valid. I have a lot of friends who are on the same boat. And yeah, I was also gonna add, like, to all the ace people out there, like my homie here, the arrow or ace.
I'm just arrow. I'm just arrow.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, like y'all already got this shit covered. Y'all good. Y'all already know. Also,
Oh,
Blex.
Flex.
Oh,
Hello. Welcome to the
welcome,
stream.
welcome to the stream, Blex.
It's nice to have you here. I hope you've been well tonight or today, wherever you are. If you're wondering what I'm working on tonight, well, let me show it off right here. It's Predaking, but based off of Pokemon. And currently, I am working on clean roughing everything. So we got the design figured out, and so now we're just putting it all together.
Yep. Do you want to be a master of Pokemon? Do you have the skills to be number one?
So someone pointed out that this particular track that's playing right now sounds like Sonic Forces music, and I can't unhear it.
All right, hold on. Let me have a look. Let me have a listen to this. Oh God, you're right.
It's that synth.
Ugh.
It's that iconic Saw synth.
Oh no.
It's
Yeah, it
actually
does
not that
remind me.
bad.
Uh, hey guys,
Okay.
get ready to play Sonic Forces. This is more like Sonic Forces. You to listen to the same boss track over and over again.
Did you hear the remix that they did for Shadow Gems? Shadow Generations?
For which song? Which one?
For the Forces level.
No, I have not. Is it a
It's
lot better?
it's a lot better. I think someone pointed out that this sounded a lot more finished than the original Forces track.
Oh. Also, wait. Black says, by the way, I'm Alex. I went to high school. If you don't know if you remember me or not.
Oh, hold up. Um, there we go. For some reason my chat didn't even update. Oh, Alex. Oh my God, it's been so long. Yeah, I see. I should have figured because Blex sounded really familiar. Um, yeah, it's good to hear from you. How have you been? I've been doing well. There's a lot to catch up on. Like I
Would you
moved
look at
recently,
that?
and I have just been putting art out there, and I'm kind of, suffering a little bit with work or lack thereof. But overall, I'm doing okay. I think I think I'm doing okay.
It's a small world after all. It's a
Yeah.
small. Wait, hold on. Copyrighted.
And what have you
Damn
been
you,
up to
Disney.
recently? Yeah, I'm sure you would know a thing or three about Pokemon for sure.
Have a dish or two or three.
Oh God, I'm trying to draw a straight line.
They've been loving the Pokemon Fusion Max. Hell
Oh, I'm
yeah.
glad. I'm glad.
Yeah, these things are poggers, dude. They fucking rock.
I've made so many of them last year too.
Oh, it's a thing of beauty, I tell you.
And so I don't
Oh,
know how many people are here at the moment. I still need to implement this, like an auto chatbot sort of thing, but I would like to let everyone know that I do have a Discord. It is a whole lot more developed than it was from the end of the month, and yeah, let's see. Oh, hold on, I have to turn off streamer mode for this. Disable server settings, not server settings. Invite people. Okay. Streamer mode. And there we go. And there we go. So what goes on my Discord is we talk a lot about art stuff. We talk a little bit about like OCs and such because I have like a project that is sort of related to OC, so we ended up kind of sharing some of ours. Um, God, but speaking of, so I I got up at like 4 in the morning, and for some reason I do not know why I just did, and so I'm gonna be super tired uh later in the day, but that's fine. I've been through this before. I've stayed up like 40 hours one time. I don't recommend it, but it happens. Anyway, I was drawing some OCs this morning, and I really want to finish it. Oh, JP, nice to see you here. It was fun watching Spider-Verse with you and everyone else. I don't know if it's like appropriate to say that or not, just kind of having conversations, but oh, and
what?
there you go.
You dare watch Spider Verse with your friends? How could you? I'm kidding. This is
God.
obviously a joke. Chad, I hope you realize this.
Oh, yeah, the sleeve wrinkles. Yeah, so that's something I need to practice with a whole lot more. Practicing like cloth wrinkles and all of that, because if you don't practice enough with that, you're gonna find that you're just gonna end up drawing like the same kind of wrinkles over and over, so it's important to practice with that. Granted, I've definitely gotten a lot more better than I did 10 years ago, but yeah, uh, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, OC art. So yeah, because I for a while I've been meaning to properly show off some of my OCs, and I think what I have is going to be the best way to show it off, basically.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah. Speaking of OCs, I got my payday today, so I got to commission you for something soon.
oh,
Yeah, I'm looking at that VGen link there, and I'm like, hmm.
oh
By the way,
boy.
VGen is very open and very well priced and very fair, and he will give you your art in a timely manner because that is what the Chad that NTN is here. Make sure to check him out.
Your check is in the mail, Turtle.
Thank you. I'm gonna get it in there right now. Yeah, hold on. Let's see here. Where is your VGen? Oh, let me get on there. Let me get on that John real quick.
I wonder when do we get into like the gym leader theme in this game so that we can finally talk about the gym leader so that I could talk about the one gym leader that I like so much. Anyway, yeah, Spider-Verse was pretty good. Yeah. Oh God. So across the Spider-Verse, I saw that in the theaters. I don't usually go to movies for like theaters and such nowadays. Um, I so 2023 was like insane for me because I went to go see the Mario movie. I went to see Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, and I saw Across the Spider-Verse. I didn't think I would actually go to three movies in 1 year for that. So I know to a lot of people, three movies is like rookie numbers, but anyway, Across the Spider-Verse was something else though. Like there have been movies that I've watched in theaters and coming out feeling super satisfied, like, oh my God, that was so cool. I really enjoyed that. Across the Spider-Verse was like, I need to see this movie again because everything was cool, but I need to comprehend what I just saw. Everything that was going on in Spider-Verse was just something I haven't really seen before. And it wasn't because I was having a hard time like keeping up with what's going on because I mean, I did kind of have a hard time because my media literacy is kind of bad, but after watching it enough times, such a well thought out movie that was. And I am so interested in seeing how they're going to conclude that trilogy when it comes out, when they have the time that they deserve for that. I do not mind if I have to wait until I'm in my 40s for that movie to come out. The people working on that movie need the time and the proper treatment to put it out there. I crunch culture. I don't want to get into this whole thing, but crunch culture needs to die. I'm just gonna say that much.
2099. 2099,
Yeah,
my beloved. Hell yeah.
yeah, like Miguel was a really interesting character.
I love me some morally gray, problematic characters. You want to know?
Anyway.
You want to know the quickest way to Turtle's heart is problematic characters that are morally gray.
Oh, well,
Love me some morally gray characters.
would you consider D16 from Transformers 1 to be a morally gray character or
Absolutely, absolutely. He is definitely. So, oh God, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, can I go on a tangent? Do I have permission to go on a tangent?
Okay, so we did go on a Transformers 1 tangent, but the VOD never got saved, so go right ahead.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
I like being allowed to go off. All right. Those of a heart to go over your weaknesses. Oh my gosh, yeah, no. I love a villain. I love a villain who is like wonderful at heart. So yeah, Transformers One Megatron, absolutely morally gray. The man hates liars. He hates being lied to. Like he hates being deceived.
which is
So of
valid.
course he's gonna, yeah, of course he's gonna crash the fuck out. Absolutely, bro's gonna crash out. especially seeing the shit that Sentinel did to him. Sentinel created a caste system, dude. Dude, ain't no way. He's just like me for real. Yeah, no, for real, he is an amazingly written character in that movie. I love him. He is
Yeah.
charming. He is witty. He is a great character. Like until like the final moments where he becomes Megatron, he is a dude that you can have a beer with. He's a motherfucker that you can like. You like. That's a dude you know. That's a dude you know that you can like go hiking with. And he'd be like, hold on, bro, I got us some waters. Don't worry, I got you covered. Like you'd be sitting there like, damn, I should have gotten some water on the walk up here, and you're like, nah, I got you covered, bestie. You guys have a little compi, just go like cheers, skull, whatever you want to call it. Just chuck that shit down, y'all go on your merry way. He was a fucking homie. But the moment that man realized that he was being played, that he got put into a shitty ass mind job that he didn't even want, he didn't want to be here. He wanted to be somebody. He wanted to be anybody besides a miner. Bro got a raw deal and was getting played like a goddamn sap, like a damn fiddle. And when he realized it all, when that shit all happened, and the man, one of the men he looked up to, Sentinel Prime. I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna say hero actually, because his hero was Megatronus Prime,
Y-
Megatronus,
yeah.
but so like a man he looked up to. He respected Sentinel so much. He respected that man. The moment that man signed that dude's death warrant with fucking Darkwing, because when you really think about it, Darkwing wasn't there just because he was an asshole. That was planned. That was planned by Sentinel.
Yep.
Sentinel leaves and Darkwing just comes in. Like bro already had free access. Because Sentinel was like, oh yeah, you guys did great. Because why would Sentinel already have a story planned about them being dead? Why would he already have a plan? Why would he already have a story about them being dead if Darkwing was already like in the cards?
Right?
Yeah, so Darkwing, that wasn't all just by chance. Like Sentinel really was just gonna have them all killed right there on the spot because they fucked up everything. They made the cog havers look like idiots, nonetheless. And
Yep.
though they did help miners like increase production, he still made the people who did have cogs look like morons. And that right there stows rebellion. You can't have that shit in your caste system. Fuck that. Sentinel knows that. He's a sly motherfucker. He's a schemer. And the
Oh
movie makes
shoot.
that very clear. And so, yeah, like, bro signed his fucking death warrant right then and there, and Megatron didn't even know. Megatron didn't even know. That's the most heartbreaking thing. He still was looking up to that dude. He thinks that when he gets back, he's gonna be welcomed as a hero by Sentinel. But when he learns that gut wrenching truth, damn, bro, damn. He just goes to the worst spiral, the worst crash out you can imagine.
Yep.
And he is a morally good character still up to that moment. Like him killing Sentinel, there could still be a chance of redemption for that. But the moment that redefines him and makes him into a villain that you know means well, but you know he can't. There's no going back now. Is the moment he kills his boy. The moment he kills Orion because Orion is getting in the fucking way too much. That's when you know there's just no going back.
Right?
Like that's where he got lost in his way, and that shit is so like that is good ass writing. I love me some morally great characters. D16 is a highlight of that damn movie, and Orion is also I love seeing this man who has no business being a leader be shoved into the role and now thrives on it.
Yeah. No, uh, absolutely. Like, just agree agree with all of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
Um,
like I'm pretty sure there's also that saying. There's always that saying that like the man who's never willing to be the leader is always the one who ends up being the best one. Something like that.
something like that. Yeah. Um,
It was something along those lines.
like one thing that people pointed out. Also, sorry, I'm kind of like scrambling at the moment. Because I totally forgot to notify my Tumblr and Instagram followers that I'm live. So I gotta fix that.
Oh no.
Uh,
Tumblr, Instagram, forgive us, please, please come back to us.
yeah, see, this is what happens when I don't use them as much, which is not their fault. I mean, Instagram, I don't know, but I
So
did want to point out though, someone mentioned the duality between uh Pax and D16, or rather Optimus and Megatron. Optimus became a leader through inspiring people, and Megatron became a leader just by striking fear into people, basically.
yeah, yeah, because honestly, it was also that scene where he was with the honor guard. It was called the honor guard, right? Was it the royal guard or the honor guard?
The High Guard.
Honor guard. Oh my god, I'm a fake fan. I know,
That's all
guys. I'm
right.
sorry. I'm a fake Transformers fan over here. I know. Take away my badge, but yeah. Okay, but yeah, when they're in that scene with Starscream, like that man has already lost. He has lost his way. Beloved Soundwave, yes, absolutely. But yeah, the moment, like, right there in that moment, Megatron has already lost his way. Like, he already just got the worst news of his life told to him, and like anything, and, like, bro is looking for anything to like set him on the right path again. And I imagine hearing Starscream's words in that moment of it was something like he said like there's no leaders here. It's just it's just the power of one bot over another or something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh no, he said okay, what did Starscream say? He said the um the idea of bringing people together or something like that so that everyone could fight together basically. Like just coming together to stop Sentinel. I think is basically what he said.
Yeah, I remember he said something along the lines of like one bot standing over the other though, something like that. Like
He did
something
say
about the
that.
elements.
He did say that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I feel like in that moment, like hearing that shit from like the High Guard, which also another group of high respect on Cybertron, by the way, another like very respected group, seeing them brought to like being like rebels or like just basically like just a bunch of like ragtag brigands now, like dude, like those guys were heroes once, and D16 probably saw that. And hearing those words come out of Starscream's mouth, like I can only imagine. I can only imagine he was just like, you know what? Hold on, this guy's kind of cooking. This
Mhm.
guy's kind of got a good point. Let him. I kind of like what he's saying, but I don't like that he's talking down to me. So you know what? I'm gonna take his advice and see how he fucking likes it. Because yeah, like then he just beats the shit out of him. He just bro just absolutely dog walks Starscream.
Right?
Like, and this is a High Guard dude. This is a guy from the High Guard. This guy was just a minor just yesterday, and bro was throwing hands like nobody else, and that's crazy. That is crazy. Megatron knows how to fucking scrap, right off the rip. I think that itself is really interesting.
Yeah.
And yeah, and yeah, so yeah, when that mantra got basically like implanted in his head, I think it was just all Jover after that. It was all like the moment that got put in his head, and after being so lost after hearing the truth about Sentinel, bro was just like, you know what? That's my mantra now. I'm taking that. That's
Yep.
just the way things are gonna be now.
Yep.
I
Finding
didn't even
out
think
about
twice.
just the truth of everything and like wondering why things are as rough as they are and realizing that, oh yeah, no, this makes perfect sense. But it still makes me incredibly angry because again, I know what that's like. I've been through something like that last year actually. So,
Yeah. So yeah, like D16, very well written.
yeah.
Need more like that, please. Give me more of that content.
Also, gym leader music is playing. Who what's your favorite gym leader in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet?
I can't answer this question because I never played it. Oh, man, I wish I wasn't such a fake Pokemon fan because I could I could answer this better now. But
Who's my favorite? Oh, I mean, that's kind of tough. Mm, 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 mm-hmm, mm. Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
I feel like we don't really get a lot of characters like Grusha in the Pokemon series,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know, something about his design I just really, really like so much. And I'm not really into like guys with longer hair. Well, not to say that I think like guys with longer hair look bad, but I think Grusha may have just changed that for me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I don't know. I know he's supposed to be like kind of brutal and like honest because he's supposed to be like a cold character, right? And he doesn't really like pull punches about what he thinks about something like that. His interaction with Iono is really, really, really funny actually in the DLC because he was like telling her about how much she basically fell off as a streamer. And I don't know, man. I just think he's cute. That's it. That's it.
Real. Real.
Also, Larry was so good. Yeah, Larry was a great one. No, but like his mouth getting covered all the time is such a like neat little detail, and like seeing his mouth sometimes, and when he said that like he doesn't like getting his picture taken by other people, but in the game and like base game you take a picture with all the gym leaders, and so when you take a picture with Grusha, your trainer does like a little like heart shaped with Grusha's heart shaped hand, and it was really cute. And in the DLC, when you have Grusha in with what was it called, Blueberry Academy, and he was like saying, "Oh, I don't like pictures getting taken of me by people. Taking one with you was enough for me, though." And I died.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, uh, yeah. Oh, anyway, I look forward to seeing what other characters they have in Legend ZA.
I too look forward to this. Big
Yeah,
fun
allowing
time.
you to spend more time with your fave. Yep. I don't even remember how many times I have battled against Grusha and invited him over. I probably like annoyed him so much, but yeah, I mean, you wish you could have spent more time with Nessa. Yeah, I agree. I wish there was a whole lot more you could do with the Galar gym leaders as well.
I am just sad.
And what are you sad about?
I am just sad that Arizu only exists in one game.
Oh,
Oh man, I love me a redhead that I know would just be disrespectful as fuck to me.
it was kind of the demeanor too, I think, that people really liked in that character.
I looked at her the same way I look at Kim Pine. I'm just like, I know this is a losing battle, but I would still try to flirt. I would shoot my shot. I don't care. I would get rejected so fucking fast. I'd shoot my shot. Oh shit! It's free real estate. Problematic characters exist. It's free real estate. God damn, where is this fucking image? Where are you, you big bastard?
Okay. All right. That takes care of the wings. So now I just need to block them out.
My God! Oh, I forgot this image existed.
Hmm?
Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oh, it's a fucking image where I commissioned I commissioned Vox once to draw Mulgrim I commissioned Vox to draw Mulgrim in a spiral onesie eating Fruit Loops and watching Teenage Mutant Turtles on the TV on Saturday morning for him. Holy shit, seeing that just was so funny. That was actually the funniest thing I've seen all day. That was a blast in the past. Holy shit. Holy hell, dude. Oh, that's beautiful. I love seeing old art.
I love actually being able to see my old art without cringing too much. Because seriously though, there was it still kind of happens from time to time, but as I've gotten older, I've come to sort of just accept the way my old art can be and kind of just adapt to the fact that my art style and the way I draw is just always going to change, and I just need to accept that. So
Yeah.
if my character looks different one time and then the other, then it's not that big of a deal. I'm well aware that NTN here, this PNG tuber, looks a little bit different proportion wise and hair wise than the way he looked for the video game overlay, because those were drawn nearly a year apart from each other. But I still think it's fine because it's consistent enough, and I, you really can't make such a big deal about how different things were. In fact, I've tried replicating my old art styles with the current skill that I have, and that's an incredibly fun little activity to have as an artist. Is to kind of just revisit how you drew before and kind of think about like what your mindset was when you were drawing it like that, and the adaptability and versatility I think is one of the most important factors of being an artist.
Yeah.
Sometimes you look at old art and I'm like, how did I do that? Oh, I do that too sometimes. Yeah, I can pull up a couple examples. I'm just one example. I know for sure that was 2020 because this was also a study. But yeah, this hand that I painted here, um, I kind of look back at that and think, what kind of techniques did I do with that again? Because I did do a whole bunch of like blending options and a whole bunch of other like tricks and such to kind of achieve the subsurface scattered, bloomy, sort of light bleeding look. Yeah, this was actually, yeah. So this was based off of a photo, obviously. And here's some of the other ones that I did too. Actually, I believe this one was based off of a photo. The rest of these are not. You can kind of tell by how artsy they kind of are, but yeah, you kind of go through this period of looking back at your old art and thinking, how did I approach this? But then after a while, you end up approaching it and it becomes a little bit more easier to remember. At least that's kind of how I go through things. I do also understand, and I think part of why I get so hyper focused on consistency is when people point out about off-model frames of animations. I think one of the most egregious examples is Steven Universe, because from what I can understand, Steven Universe, so like any TV show, like any animated TV show. Also, thank you, Madbox. I just noticed the chat message there. Um, like any animated TV show, you have episodes that are given to different art directors and different animators. So you get characters that kind of look slightly different from one another. And I think in the case of Steven Universe, I don't know if it's because that show was popular or not, and so more people were likely to point it out, but characters looked really, really different as far as like proportions, the way their faces were drawn, and yeah, like, and as an artist that has kind of gone through phases of drawing characters differently from one to another. And again, I'm just one person. I'm not just a team of different artists and animators that have their own way of interpreting things and their own story and history of their art skills. I can kind of sort of relate a little bit to just how different everything looks. And I did talk about this before, but when people talk about like art style shifts and they think, oh, I liked how it looked before and not so much now, but as an artist, I think to myself, "Mm, yeah, but that's just how the artist wants to draw it, and that's how they want their art to look. That's how they want their characters to look. And you can disrespect that all you want, but again, as an artist that has drawn characters, I can't disrespect that because I understand that. I understand that I want my characters to look a certain way, especially since when I'm drawing them, I'm in a certain mindset. Am I in the mood for drawing this character this one way? Am I in the mood for drawing the character the other way? There's also another angle as well. Okay, I'm flip-flopping over a little bit, but um, so right. One thing that I kind of accepted as I've gotten older is that the way I draw characters is going to change, and that's always going to happen. Every most okay, at least most animations, uh, comics, anime, manga, all that. They're always almost always going to have some kind of style shift, either due to the art director's wishes or, well, mostly because of like the original creator's wishes. Um, that kind of brings us into another argument about there being too much consistency. Some people kind of wish that there wasn't that characters did not look so similar every time. And one example that I can bring up is the new Super Mario Brothers games, for one. So people welcomed Super Mario Brothers Wonder with open arms because of how incredibly different and unusual, well, I would say unusual, but with just how incredibly different that art style is from the new Super Mario Brothers games we were getting before. Because the new Super Mario Brothers games had a very kind of samey sort of not static, but it had a very like samey kind of art style that people thought was too safe. It was less um, fluid. There wasn't a whole lot of like experimentation going on. And I guess what this discussion that I'm having boils down to is, I guess to put it simply, just do what you want. If you want to stay consistent, stay consistent. If you want to do different things, do different things. For me personally, I try to stay way too consistent when I draw characters, and for me that's not really good because that makes my characters look stiff. It makes them look too safe. There's not a whole lot of like variety to the way they look. And so when I draw a character a certain way, I try to not change it and perfect it too much because I because that would I would basically like polish it so much to the point where it's just not. There's an analogy there somewhere. I know it. I know there's an analogy for this, but when you polish something too much and it's just like way too perfect and it's not like different and interesting, I guess. And so let me bring a visual example, a very recent visual example. So when I did this that I shared for the Discord, the expression sheet that I did for NTN, I was trying to focus a little bit on how I want to draw his hair, how I want his like face to look, but at the same time, I also kind of wanted to see how I would approach doing like with doing different expressions. Um, let's see, whether or not I don't try to make it look too static, I guess. So for example, here, ignoring the obvious like little hair tufts separating from the thing, which is like an art style thing. NTN's hair, like the dynamic of his hair, is kind of sort of like skewed a little bit to this direction. You'll probably notice it a lot more if I mirror this, but it is very much going towards this direction compared to the way this hair looks right here. It's kind of sitting a little bit, uh, it's sitting a little bit more instead of being like skewed this way. When NTN is being panicked here, and when you have the hair dynamics kind of being the way they are, that sort of works within the favor of the expression. Because if I somehow pulled off this hair shape, this head shape with this expression, I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to be as well interpreted as how I have it here. Is probably my best way of explaining consistency and flexibility. Yeah, flexibility is a good term for that, I think. So yeah, um, so I'm not saying that other people. So here's the thing, right? When people say they prefer an art style and they don't like how an art style currently looks or such and such, that's perfectly fine too. I think that's perfectly valid because if you have an attachment to an art style, it makes sense that you would want the art style to kind of be that way. But from the way I see it, when when a franchise or when a series tries to stick with an art style for way too long, people start to kind of get sick of it and they want to see something different. Also, you know what? A really, really, really good example for that is Sonic. So since like 2005, with Shadow the Hedgehog, they've kind of been using this particular way the Sonic characters have looked. Now, I want to argue that the models do get changed up over time. The in-game models, obviously, yeah, they change up the way the in-game models look. But for the CG models, it doesn't look like a whole lot has changed since 2005. And so every now and then when I check social media, I would see people kind of discussing about how Sega needs to just change up how the characters look because they've just looked that way for the longest time. Actually, it's been 20 years now since that particular style has been used. And I, yeah, because using the same models and not doing a whole lot with them as far as like posing and dynamics and such go, because I know people were discussing about like an issue that we're having with like modern Sonic renders, is that they don't really give them a whole lot of like character or expression. It's very I don't want to keep using the word static, but it's definitely very safe feeling. And I think people would want to see something different with these Sonic renders instead of kind of the same one again. And yeah, I'm kind of just speaking for the fans, basically. Because the way I feel about the models, it never really, there's aspects of some of the renders that sort of bother me here and there, but it's very, very trivial. It's a very trivial, like, thing. And so I don't let the renders bother me too much, and I don't let the models bother me too much. There was a time when I was little back in 2012, and I tried to draw the CG models as close as possible. And yeah, doesn't prove anything, to be fair, but okay, so the wings are done, and we're only 2 hours in. I think that's a good sign. We're
Yeah.
we're getting pretty close to this.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, now for the legs. Let's see how long it'll take to get those done. So, I guess if there was any like solid conclusion I could have about everything that I just talked about for the past, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, is take pride in the thing that you work on, especially if when you work on it, you are like putting your heart and soul into it and you want it to be good. Because I've worked on art that I want for it to be good. And sometimes it didn't come out the way that I wanted to, but at the end of the day, it's just kind of how your art is. And um, I'm not going to speak for other people, but for me personally, I it's important for me to kind of make peace with the fact that my art is not perfect. My art style is not going to be perfect. It's not going to be for everyone either, and my skills aren't going to be perfect either. Not in like a not in the general sense, but in the sense that in like the personal sense. Like personally, it's not going to be perfect, but I think that's fine. Because especially nowadays when I have such limited time to get things done, because I'm so busy every day, I kind of have to just accept what I have instead of just spending so much time trying to perfect something, and I kind of end up just wasting time at the end of the day. And I think that's why I'm able to get the amount of work that I got done recently, because I've never been so productive in my entire life, and I think part of that's just because I've kind of accepted the way that my art is, and that's going to be really important to me.
Okay, this is perfect.
With something I need to do to be more confident and proud of my work in progress. Yeah, and it's not a matter of just getting good enough to the point where you feel you're justified in being proud of it. You just gotta that's that's just something you need to develop separately. It's not a matter of building up your skills so that you can feel proud of yourself. I mean, if I can go a little deeper into like personal stuff, um, the reason why I focus so much on like exercise and such is because I want to give myself a reason to feel confident in myself. The interesting thing about that though is that while I did successfully lose the weight and I'm still keeping I'm still keeping everything up and watching what I eat and such, I'm still not, I mean, okay, I'm less likely to self-deprecate myself, but I still don't think I'm 100% perfect. But subconsciously, not actively, but subconsciously, I've kind of come to just accept it, to just accept that. I hate getting pictures taken of me. That's still something I just can never really get around very well. Well, I'm a lot of other people too, but at the end of the day, I've come to just like accept that that's just who I am, and that's just important to develop, I think. No matter how much you try to improve, it won't matter because if you don't work on trying to improve your confidence, you're always, always, always going to be miserable about what you do or who you are or how you look, no matter how much you try to improve. And it took me a long time to learn this because I was told by so many people that you need to feel confident about yourself. You gotta fill that bucket for yourself and all that. And I just couldn't see it because I couldn't see that in myself. I couldn't like see another thing too is that I didn't want to be self-confident because I was too afraid of narcissism. I didn't want to take so much pride in myself and what I do because I'm afraid I'm going to get so self-absorbed that I'm going to be above criticism. I'm going to be better than everyone. And if anyone says anything like bad about my work or points out like something that I should work on, screw them or anything like that. No. And that's what I'm afraid of becoming. And so to keep that from happening, I just default myself to saying like it's never going to be good enough and I don't think it's worth taking pride in the work. I can have others praise my work and I can take that, but I'm not going to agree with them. That's not a healthy way to think too. For me personally, I think the best way to go about with something like that is to um, be grateful of the responses that you get from people with your work and to just not say anything else. Just don't say anything else. Just keep working. Because at the end of the day, we're not perfect, but we're us. Yeah, that makes sense, right?
That's a good mantra. And I am almost done getting all the reference material into this commission.
Oh boy. Um, Also, Team Star music is playing, and I gotta say, I really, really liked the arc that Team Star had. That whole like the whole the evil team that they did for Scarlet and Violet was really interesting. It was nice and subversive, and like it was just a bunch of kids that got bullied and they wanted to try to they like I'm gonna be misremembering this, but I think they like band together because they all just had the same thing that they related to, that they just got bullied. And to see those Team Star members come back to school looking completely different than how you saw them when you were fighting them, I think really adds to the whole like storytelling of these characters so much more. Like the design of a character is so important in telling the story for them. And so when you especially have like design changes like that happening, it means so much more than just like pointing it out verbally, I think. Oh my god, I'm forgetting her name, but yeah, the fighting type one. She had all of that Eri, that's right. She had all of that facial makeup and such. And so when she had it all off, I was like, wait a minute, who? Oh, wait, that's right. What was the red-haired girl? That one was really interesting because, like, I feel really bad for her because it seemed like she was trying to be intimidating because when you see her at school just normally, she seems like really like timid and very like closed in, and that makes that kind of explains as to why she Mela, right? Mela, that would explain as to why she even wore all that she wore for Team Star. It just brings in like this sort of implication with the characters. I'm not very good at explaining these things, but it's yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh wait, so I don't pay just yet. I gotta like get a message from you back to approve this.
Hmm? Oh, yeah, yeah, I'll get back to you on that after.
Oh yeah, absolutely. After the stream, absolutely, absolutely.
Tauros' leg is coming along quite well, and we are going to be moving right along.
Oh, wait, yeah. If anybody's wondering why I was so quiet there, I was busy sending good old our lovely host here a little VGen request.
Oh,
We'll
thanks
see
so
how that
much.
comes to fruition. We'll see how that comes to fruition at a later time.
And if you do follow my VGen, you'll be able to see the result of it on there.
Yeah. Much like the other lovely piece you made for me, that was a very lovely gift, no less, too, for good practice, I imagine.
It was, yeah. I also kind of
Yeah,
just needed examples.
yeah, like it was gifted. Also, like he needed examples, and that's honestly valid. I am very touched by it. That's why I'm gonna make sure I made sure to pay this amazing feller for this next one. Because I was like, I'm never gonna look at gift horse and mouse and never like unpay them back ever. Absolutely not. I always cover my dues.
Um, let's see. I didn't really get to draw much of Tauros' side here, so um, yeah, I know there's holes there, but
There was even a time where this one feller he couldn't rig a model for me, and like he still got paid and all that, and basically what happened was is that when I commissioned him again, he was like, "This one will be a freebie because I failed your last commission,
oh,
and you didn't request your money back." Because I didn't ask for a refund or anything. I didn't ask for a refund or nothing. I knew he needed the money still at the time, so I didn't bother it. I didn't bother with it.
oh,
So yeah, so like when I came back to him to do another commission, but this time he was able to do it just fine. He was like, "Yeah, this is a freebie too, because I know last time this happened, you didn't get what you wanted. I'm really sorry about that. Still."
Oh
And I
my
was like, "I can't
god.
accept that though. I couldn't accept that though from him because he was such a good fella." And I was like, "I understand your point, but here's the thing: I can't let you go without like giving you at least something." So I told him, "Let me at least buy you a beer," and I did just that. I bought him a beer.
Oh my god, that's really sweet.
Yeah. Oh man. It listen. It costs nothing to be kind. It does cost plenty for beer, though. That is one life lesson.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man. But no. In the end, though, the sentiment is still very sweet. Carry that. Don't carry bottles of beer, people. Don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't drink, so
Yeah. I see. No compai for you, sir. I got you.
no.
Oh, how close are you to reaching affiliate? Celestially Pink asks.
How close am I? Oh, also,
Yeah.
Celeste, Team Star was my favorite part of the game. I finished their stuff first. What stuff did I finish first? I don't remember. Um, so let's see. I am getting pretty close, yeah. Some of the hold on, you might end up hearing me for a second. Okay. Um, yeah, I think I just need like a couple more followers and to just keep the I think because you need like a certain amount of like average views throughout your streaming career, and yeah, we're getting pretty close to that, I think. Oh my God. Okay, so the music that's playing here is when they do like a flashback cutscene for the Team Star members. So the really funny thing about those cutscenes is that when you're playing in multiplayer, when you have other people playing with you, because it's the exact same scene that you were in when you were fighting them. Nothing changed but the sepia tone. And so you would still see your mates like running around with their Pokemon while this cutscene is happening. I don't know if it's something like worth like if it's even worth fixing on Game Freak's end or not, but I find that to be really funny.
You know what that means? Fish.
Fish.
Fish. You know what that means? Fish. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna stop saying brain rot.
Oh, well, I mean, I
uh,
get my fair share of that too.
do, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, do you ever just sit in your room one day and just think to yourself, I could say this vocal stem right now. Who could stop me? And you just do it. You just go for it. Who's gonna stop you?
No, I mean, as long as it's not offensive, then
Yeah, no, absolutely not, absolutely not. See, as a feller on the as a feller of the spectrum of the autistic spectrum, I say a lot of things that are stupid that have no context whatsoever. But because it's a funny sound or a funny word that I can't get out of my mind, I just say things.
yeah, yeah. No, I relate. I mean, I'm on the spectrum too, so
Yeah. See, I think. Okay. This is really funny. This is really funny. So bear with me. Bear with me. I like to think that now that the tism is like being a little bit more like
respected.
represented these days. It's you can see it a lot more now. It's a lot you can see it a lot more now. A lot of people like really realize the signs a lot more. but I find it really funny because my grandparents, my grandma especially, I now have a distinct feeling she was in denial. She very well could have been autistic as well because
Yeah,
I'm just sitting here, like I think back on things that happened in my past, and I remember the forbidden cabinet of Chinaware that she had. It was all this fine china in this one cabinet. And do not touch this cabinet. This is the special cabinet that do not touch. And I just think to myself every day that like I think I think there might be a little something here going on. I think there might be some spectrum shenanigans going on here because I too have things I do not wish for people to touch. Will it actually make any difference if people touch it? Not at all. But does it drive me crazy? Yes, it does. So I'm just like, yeah, no, I think there's a couple of signs. There's some signs here and there.
yeah,
But yeah, oh my god, yeah, again.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Vocal
Marvel
stems are the
Rivals
ults from
ults.
Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, it never stops. Oh my god, those nightmarish videos I see on TikTok all the time too, where like there's just these Winter Soldiers that just keep going. They just keep going. It doesn't stop. I swear to God, they're bot games though, because there's no way nobody's like, there's no way people keep running into that, right? There's no way. But yeah, like it is. Oh god. The more I hear again, I feel something in my body just go, oh dear Lord, no. Oh.
Okay,
How many agains are allowed? As many as he wants. If he keeps getting kills and he keeps getting that recharge, he can do as much as he wants.
I guess the maximum amount of agains would be like 6 because that's the amount of teammates in a team.
Well, you would think that, right? You would think that, but due to the cooldown being what it is, if he is camping spawn and he keeps racking them up as they're coming out of spawn, it could go forever if he wanted to.
Yeah, yeah, and to be fair, the respawn time isn't the longest thing in the world either.
Yeah, it's not.
Like it's
So
not
it's
TF2
scary.
levels of bad.
They really do. They need to like do something. They need to put a hard limit on that damn thing. Just just to make sure. They need to
I
put a hard
love
limit on it.
I love waiting a whole minute after I die, only to walk out of
Uh,
the spawn and then get killed again, and then wait a whole nother minute.
just finally the minute's over. I can finally get this. Sniper got you.
Yep.
Oh my god.
My friends stream Marvel Rivals to our Discord, and they're all like Grandmaster. And I swear, one time I heard it like 7 times. Oh my god!
Yeah, no, it's nightmare scenario.
He can do it twice with to Wolverine. If he procs Wolverine's passive, it resets his ultimate as if he killed Wolverine. Oh, what?
Again.
Oh my god!
No, my favorite thing is like my favorite thing, one of my favorite memes right now about Marvel Rivals is like the cutoff, like the when somebody's ulting but they get cut off in the middle of it. So like there's like some of the funny edits where like for Venom, of course, it's like he goes, "We are Venom."
Yeah.
But like he gets killed the moment he says "we," and then it just cuts to him saying "we," and it's him in France, and you just hear.
Oh
He's
my
holding a bag and has the
god!
fucking hat on. And then
You
of
know.
course another great one is like Storms where she says "Feel the wrath of the goddess," and there's an edit that's already made where she gets killed as she says "Feel the rat," and then it's her presenting her pet rat to you, and she's saying feel the rat."
Okay, now wait just a second.
Yeah.
So I don't think it doesn't really matter, does it? So
No.
Predaking isn't a scramble city, is he?
Huh?
Okay, so scramble city combiners are combiners that are able to interchange between limbs. So for Bruticus, for example, Brawl can either be the right arm the left arm or the right leg or the left leg.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but Predaking, I think, is a bit of a special case because Dive Bomb and Rampage are arms. They can't be feet.
Hmm.
Um, but can you switch them around?
I
Can,
don't know.
okay, so because I'm looking at the, and I don't know why I didn't realize this until now, but Headstrong and Tantrum are no, Headstrong is on the right leg. Headstrong is the right leg, but I'm drawing Tauros, the Headstrong is the right leg. So I'm getting it wrong. Oh my God, I think I'm getting this wrong. All right, let's read this here. Generation 1 Predaking is by far the largest of the traditional central component leader type combiner toys. He is formed by combining all 5 Predacons together. Unlike the Scramble City style toys such as Bruticus or Defensor, Predaking's arms and legs are not interchangeable, but can switch sides, allowing the construction of a more show accurate toy, allowing for 4 different combinations. Razor Claw Son. Oh, okay, okay, all right. Then what was the arrangement in the cartoon? Okay. So Headstrong was the right leg in the cartoon. But with the toy pictures that I'm seeing here, Headstrong is on the left leg. Thank God. Oh my God. I thought for a second I would have to just erase this and then redraw Tauros on the left leg. Yeah, I'm really glad that I don't have to do that.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh man. Okay. Anyway, back to it. This does, however,
Oh.
mean I am going to need to... Wait, but then what's this? What's going on here? You guys aren't seeing it, but I'm just kind of looking at... Oh, okay. All right. Then... Cool. All right. I guess this kind of makes Energon Prime a Scramble City, when you really think about it.
Hold on, I'm trying to find this. There's just one.
Mm. Oh, I love this track. People keep saying that this is the Better Call Saul track, just because it's got like the guitars.
My God, wait, hold on, let me listen to this.
It's not this track in particular. It was the previous one that had the
Uh,
I'm not exactly sure how this is interpreted, so um, I think I could just, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and like take some liberties here. I don't want to spend too much time looking for further reference images, so oh God, I know it's probably too late to say this, but I'm sorry if I did get a little bit preachy during the stream. I don't really mean
well,
to be like that, but
nope.
it's just there's things that I just like talk about, and these sorts of things I think are like kind of important to me to talk about, and um,
My good lad, my good feller. You have nothing to apologize for. This is your stream. You have the right to
it,
talk
it
whatever you damn well
it
please.
is, but also I respect my audience too, so I don't want to like disturb them or annoy them or anything
This
like that. So
this is true, but
But the
still.
thing is that the reason why I point this out like this is because it's so important to me, because before it used to be such a problem, and now it isn't because I've figured stuff out. So if something is like super important to someone, they would like express it in like the most enthusiastic way possible, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find a good image of
Oh,
this.
thanks, Celeste. Yeah, it is definitely important to talk about these things for sure.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Since this is the clean rough, I can kind of get away with just copy and pasting the toe here.
Yeah, I do wanna share this real quick with you in your little Discoveries chat.
Sure.
There's this. Yeah, I've been thinking about this for a while. But I keep forgetting to show you it, but
Okay.
there's this third party Predaking being made right now, and it looks so cool.
Okay. It's I was thinking of the Adamus Machina one, but that one's, I believe, official.
Yeah, this thing is so rad.
And I know there was one by Kank Toys that actually can cut you if you're not careful enough.
Yeah, this is it. This is the one.
This
This is
is?
King
Yeah, Kang
Toys.
Toys. Yep, that's Kang
Yeah,
Toys.
yeah, King Toys Predaking. But its
That is
posability is crazy here, because look at this. Look at this pose they got it in. Like, hold on, hold on. Let me put
there we
this
go.
guy in here. Like, sheesh.
Yeah.
That is some dynamic posing for a combiner, no less. That's a whole combiner.
Yeah, oh my God. It's really impressive what the third party can even pull off here.
Mm-hmm.
Which
King,
people would say
King
that,
Toys. Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say King Toys Thunder King for those who are interested.
yeah,
Yeah,
such a cool design.
I know. This thing looks sick, dude.
But yeah, it's very pointy, and who was it? Was it Toy Guy that ended up getting like their finger cut because they were trying to transform it?
Yeah, I think so.
So play with caution.
Yeah,
This is not a kid's toy.
yeah. This is for the big boys. This is for the big boys.
My brother has these two old school Transformers toys. I gotta take pics of them. They're from like the early 2000s or 90s, I think. He's got Optimus and Megatron. Oh, I'd be interested in seeing that actually.
I also am interested in this.
I'd probably be able to identify them. But I was the point I was making about third party though, because I some people are like, why does third party always do it better than Hasbro and Takara? Well, the easy answer to that is budget. Hasbro and Takara have like multiple toy lines they have to balance at the same time, and they have to
Yeah,
kind of work well within the budget. They also have to do other stuff too, like other multimedia stuff. With third-party companies like Fans Toys, Kang Toys, DX9, all that other stuff, the only thing they have to worry about is just the Transformers toys. That's basically it. So that's usually why you end up seeing a lot of like masterpiece style characters that Hasbro and Takara just have not touched yet.
yeah. It's kind of crazy.
And of course, there's also trademarking and licensing on Hasbro and Takara's end, and
Yeah,
that's why
and
we
with
haven't
third
seen Masterpiece
party,
Jazz yet.
yeah, and with third party, as long as they don't share the name and they don't have Decepticon or Autobot symbols on them, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Which is nuts, but I mean, it's cool because
Yeah, it is very interesting.
um, okay, okay, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. Does the toe need to be smaller? I guess it needs to be smaller. I think we still have them because he loves them. I would imagine. It's kind of hard to part with them. I, yeah. because I used to collect a lot of Transformers toys in when I was living in Florida, in Port Orange, and unfortunately, I kind of had to part with all of them before I moved to California. But that's all right
Mm,
because I have my whole collection right here that I currently have, and I really hope I don't abandon them again because they're my babies and I love them.
yeah. Oh my god. I literally the biggest Transformers collection I ever had was it was when my collection was at its peak is when Transformers Revenge of the Fallen was like about to come out and Transformers Animated was still on the air. Like from that time until from that time until Fall of Cybertron, that was when my Transformers collection was at its peak. And then after that happened, though, like all my toys just kind of got lost forever. Like
Oh,
I think I either gave a bunch of them away or like and some of them just got lost in like transportation or storage.
yeah,
Can't remember. But yeah, like or some of this just got thrown away. I don't know. I can't remember all of it. But yeah,
man.
I had a bunch, and a couple of my looking back on some of them now, though, looking back on some of them now, I'm like, yeah, I didn't lose on too much there because one of my pride and joys was Revenge of the Fallen Megatron, the leader class one. Like I thought the design was cool, but in reality, that toy was dog shit.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah. But at the time when you're a little kid, you're like, oh, this is the coolest thing ever. He has a voice box. He looks cool, but he looks nothing like his actual tank form in the movie.
man.
But like, and also he barely had any posability, and I was like, I still like it. And it was weird. It was weird. The deluxe class, War for Cybertron Megatron had better posability than the whole entire leader class. And I was like, why is this a thing? Why does this feel better than the leader class Megatron I
Mm,
have?
yeah, that's that. mm, Yeah, that's the weirdly baffling part is when a smaller
Yeah,
size class has more features than like a bigger sized one. But
yeah.
it's just that's
Because
just the way it is,
you want the biggest bang for your buck of all that shit, you know. But
right?
can I just say, Revenge of the Fallen Motormaster, his. I'm talking about the main line too from when Revenge of the Fallen was coming out. That fucking toy could suck the fattest nut of my dick. I hated that thing. That thing was such a piece of shit. I have never felt more frustrated transforming a damn transformer in my life. I genuinely crashed out and just broke it. That thing was such a pain in the ass. I hated it.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Motormaster from Revenge of the
Revenge of the
Fallen?
Fallen. Yeah. Wait. Was the Motormaster? It was the one that turned into It was one of the Constructicons. It was one of the Constructicons.
Oh,
He was like the cement truck one.
the cement truck. I want to say that that's Mixmaster, but I might be wrong on.
Mixmaster.
It
It
might
was
have been
something
Mixmaster.
Master. It might have been Mixmaster. Hold on, let me look it up.
It is Mixmaster, and you know what? So,
That was him. Yep,
Turtle, I'm
there
about to
he
pull
is.
an image up, and I'm wondering if this is the toy that you were talking about, because oh my God, this is my first time seeing the mainline Mixmaster. That that
No,
is
no, not that.
not
Not
that
that.
one.
Not that one. That ain't it. Oh, I'll know when I see him. I know when I see him. But
Okay,
that was not him. I
this
wish it
one's
was that one.
interesting.
That one looks like dog shit, but at least he would actually be able to transform.
This one,
There he is. There's that
uh, he's
motherfucker.
even got like a turret form.
Yeah, no, that thing was a piece of shit. I hated him. I hated him so much. There was no transforming that bastard. He was so bad.
So the thing with Mixmaster in particular, because all the other Constructicons for Devastator never really had that bad of a history of just having problems, but even the third party struggles a lot with Mixmaster. There was a Devil Savior did their own Devastator, which looks
Yeah,
amazing, but
I
it
saw I
looks like
saw
a
Johnny's video
nightmare.
on that one. Yeah, I saw Johnny's video on that one. Oh my god. Oh good lord.
My,
Meanwhile, the Chad Voyager class long haul, that thing was awesome. That thing was amazing.
yeah. My brother
The
also kept
Voy,
this T-Rex that came out around the time of the Lost World. Oh, wow.
yeah.
I'm
Oh
not
my
too
god.
familiar with the Jurassic Park toys. Were they like articulated or?
Oh, so back in the day, they were like the '90s, like the old '90s Jurassic Park toys. They weren't like the most posable ones, but they were awesome because like they had like actual like rubbery skin to like
Hmm.
simulate scales and shit. It was awesome.
Wow.
But then when Jurassic Park 3 came around, though, the toys kind of started dipping in quality, and then
Uh,
it just got a lot worse. It got a lot worse with Jurassic World. The
uh,
Jurassic World toys are kind of dog shit. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
The only exceptions were the T Rex, the really big one, and yeah. Oh my God! Wait! Hold on! I wonder if that's the one I'm thinking of. Then hold on. Jurassic Park. I have a question. Is it green or red?
Rubber skin. I wonder how long that lasts.
It's pretty good actually. But yeah, what color was the dinosaur? Was it green or red? Was it green or red? Yeah, hold on. I have it. I have it. Oh, I'm gonna put them in discoveries. That was actually one of the most Chad figures ever. The Bull T Rex. The Bull T Rex toy. Oh hell yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I put in discoveries. If you want to bring it up on stream, but
yeah,
actually, hell
yeah.
yeah.
I'll be a second.
Celeste is also in our chat as well on our Discord. But yeah, like, yeah, you have a pic of it? Hell yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
oh, that
there he
looks
is on
quite good.
screen.
That comes with
Yeah,
a
look,
person.
yeah, yeah, he comes from a guy. He can actually eat him. He can actually eat him.
Oh my God.
So you keep him in the cage. You keep him in the cage, and you slide him into the Rex's mouth, and he'll come out on the other side and get pooped out. Yep, Celeste says that's the one.
Like,
Yeah, oh my god. That belongs to your brother. Your brother has like actually one of the most peak T-Rex toys ever made. I want you to know that. I want you to know that. That is one of the most like highly regarded T-Rex toys out there on the market. Like people miss that toy every day. Never let that thing go because it is such a big collector's item. People love that Rex toy. It is such a big ticket item. Try me. Fuck around and find out the image.
there we go. Gonna put that in my reactions folder.
Oh my god.
I don't know how well you can. Oh, good, you don't have to see it. Cool. I keep like well, I'm sure everyone has their own like reactions folder. Oh, all right. I'm really happy with how this leg looks. I'm so happy that this is progressing along as well as it did. I was so worried about how this was gonna go today, considering how slow it was yesterday. I think yesterday I wasn't really in the right place. Oh, not yesterday. Last time I streamed this, I don't think I was in the best place mentally. I just felt like I wasn't really uh like well prepared, and I need to kind of prepare a little bit more better. I think what also helps is the fact that I woke up at 4 in the morning. But
Yeah, that's probably a big factor. Oh my god, I found a commercial. I found the old commercial for it too. This toy rocked, dude. Also, oh my gosh, Crystal Cheesecake and Green Bean Supreme, welcome to the chat.
Oh my god. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I haven't checked the chat in a while. There's a raid.
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh my
Uh,
god, yeah, there is a raid.
thank
Holy
you.
shit, hold
Thank you for
on.
the, thank you for the raid. 9 viewers. Welcome everyone. I don't know when this happened, but thank you so much. Welcome.
Electro Royalty, also welcome. I forgot to say you. Hello,
Hi.
welcome.
Hello.
Do
Yes.
you guys like robots? We got a show for you.
Yep. This is what I'm currently working on right now. It is Predaking, one of the combiners from Transformers, and is styled after Pokemon. And that's pretty much it. The combiner limbs and the combiner yeah, the limbs. They're based off of their original uh counterpart. I can show it off here. Pokeking.
King,
Yeah,
Crystal
I like
Cheesecake
that.
says.
Pokeking. So yeah, as you can see here on this very hard to understand reference sheet, every Pokemon was carefully chosen. Uh, Heads up, your friend is pretty quiet compared to me. Wait, really?
Oh, I'm quiet. Oh, whoops.
Oh God, how long has that been going?
I don't know.
But yeah, Green Bean, Crystal Cheesecake, welcome in. It's good to see you two here again. All right.
If you want it, yeah, am I turned up now?
Okay, good.
Oh, okay.
I think I was used to it because
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a loudmouth. I'm a yapper. Forgive me. Still quieter. I would kick it up a little bit. Oh
still
shit.
quieter. Okay. Up here just a little bit.
Apologies.
I'm not looking forward to
Apol-
reviewing that in the VOD.
oh boy. Apologies, gals, bros, and non-binary schmoes.
This is good, actually. Wait, well, okay, good.
Oh, it's good actually. Okay. Yippee!
Yeah, I mean, I can't really get away with saying that I'm still new at this because I've been streaming
Oh,
for
it's
about
too
a month
loud now.
now.
Oh shit. Oh no.
It's too loud now? Oh God.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Okay, here we go. Negative 18.7 decibels.
Welcome to Classic Turtle. Yeah, that's me, Loudmouth McGee. I like to be loud and vocal. I am hard to shut up. This works, he says. Okay.
Okay, good. Thank you so much for pointing that out, by the way.
Shouting at everyone I brought in to follow you. Oh, how sweet. Thank you, Green Bean.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Oh, my bad, Crystal Cheesecake. My bad. My bad, non-binary Capitan. Already follow me because you're epic. Aw.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, you see, we got kings and queens and capitans. That we are all valid in the eyes of this.
Whew. That little dash of red really just brings everything together. Whew.
Captains could be anything. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. This drawing is hella epic for sure. Oh, so Green Bean says, Auntie, I need to kidnap you and force you into collab at gunpoint sometime.
Oh.
Jesus.
Wow. Sure. What? You don't have to point a gun at me or anything, but I'd be up for that.
You think all you gotta do is just ask nicely. There's no need for violence.
You're right. I mean, combiners are very expensive.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's right. I was doing the Pokeball motif for the toes here.
Go, Pokemon, go. How about you, Pokemon Go? No, I can't. That joke is stupid. I'm not gonna do this anymore. I can't. I'm gonna ban myself.
I don't even know what joke it is.
Oh wait, I thought I had a gun emote, but all I have is Sandshrew with a knife. If I was getting a combiner, I wouldn't even want a big one like this. Maybe Computron. I would just want Skylace. He's so silly. For
Oh
me,
yeah.
I'm on the other side of that. I love Bruticus.
Yeah, Bruticus is my favorite too, but Computron's pretty underrated, I think.
Yeah.
We'd like to see how they do a modern Computron.
Mm. Mm. You know what would be
Computron's
cool?
great. Oh,
Because of
Celeste, that's a really cute one.
oh, Skylace is more of a duocon than a combiner, really. Computron is my favorite. Oh, you're cute! Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
Computron is great. I love the color scheme for Computron.
I always thought this would be a cool idea. I don't know if they actually done it yet or not, but I always thought there was lost potential in not making a Dinobots combiner, especially with like Power Rangers like making the whole dinosaur like robot combiner thing a thing as well.
So I was gonna say something, but I'll let you finish.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
They ended up doing it eventually. Oh,
yeah,
at
yeah.
least I mean like the mainline series, you know, like in the mainline. Because I've yet to see that in mainline. But if that happened as like a toy one-off thing, that's cool too.
Hmm.
Yeah. So do tell me about this then, NTN. Tell me about this.
Oh, I was being cheeky because you were saying like, oh, they didn't make a combiner for the Dinobots yet, and I was gonna like say like, oh wait, but there's Volcanicus, but wait, you already know about Volcanicus.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I was being funny.
Yeah. Making them for combined just feels too much. I suppose. I suppose. Maybe it is better for them to just kind of just be like a unique squad. This is also fair. But yeah, no, like I'm still shocked though. I'm still shocked that like they never went for like one like the main series.
Yeah.
You know,
Wait a minute.
because the
Wasn't Volcanic
Dinobots always sell really hot. They always sell really hot.
wasn't Volcanicus in Cyberverse?
Was he?
I think he was in Cyberverse.
Oh, let me look this up.
Because I know they did one for Age of the Primes. I don't know if IDW did anything for Volcanicus. And Legacy Evolution had Volcanicus. That's the one I have, actually.
Let's see. Oh wait, yeah, looks like he was in Cyberverse. Never mind, I stand corrected. I'm a fake fan. Fake fan. Take away
Nah,
my
don't call yourself that.
take away my license, everybody. I'm sorry.
There's
I'll never
aspects of
speak.
Transformers that I'm still not 100% an expert on. Like I still need to kind of learn a little bit on like Prime and some of the Bayverse stuff. Because yeah, I've seen all the
Yeah.
movies, but I don't know all the toys because I know they made a lot of original characters and toys for the toy line that were never in the movie. So I still need to kind of familiarize. The late 2000s, like early 2010s era of Transformers is kind of like the area that I need to study up a bit more on. Age of the Primes is the upcoming one. Power of the Primes.
Oh, Power
Oh,
Defense is the previous
Power of the Primes.
one.
Oh, wait?
Oh.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, Power of the Primes.
Oh, wait, oh my god, what is this? One of my followers suggested I do a
Take it away.
dono go where if I make 500, I have to do a dramatic reading of Kiss players. What is that?
No!
What is,
Uh,
hold on.
no,
What
you
is the
do no.
context?
Turtle.
Yes,
You do not
yes.
know what Kiss Players is?
No, what is that? Please?
Okay, good,
What is
good,
this?
good.
I'm
It's
looking it
it's
up
it's
right
it's
now.
no, it is the most cursed thing in Transformers history. There's nothing that could ever come out after the fact. Oh god, I don't think I want to. Oh no,
Oh no, wait a
that
minute. Oh no.
that.
Oh no, wait a fucking minute. What am I seeing here? I'm on the wiki right now. What is this?
Oh, also, not to kind of reel a topic back, but Celeste did have her picture of the dinosaur. There's another dinosaur in the mouth. That's really cool.
Yeah, there it is, the Purple T-Rex,
Oh, that is a
yeah!
nice shade of green. I like that.
Oh yeah, no, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
That is such a nice shade of green.
Megatron, no! Megatron, no! Oh god.
A sculpted T-Rex like that from clay one day. Ooh, yeah, that would be really cool.
All I gotta say is.
Oh, what the heck?
Say, Megatron, I hear like I'm young.
Just catching
Get
up with the
Kendrick.
chat here.
Get Kendrick on the fucking mic. We gotta get these Transformers out of here. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no way.
I'm trying to catch up with the chat here real quick. So, Beanie's love for Computron rubbed off on me. Oh, I see. Oh, Madbox. Ah, he's probably long gone now, but yeah. Good luck on your good luck on competitive. Oh God, I'm so sorry, Madbox. I didn't mean to ignore that. When I was a little baby bean, I had a VHS of the original cartoon, and one of the episodes on it was Grimlock's New Brain, so Computron and Abominus have been my favorites for Abominus is such a cool one, too. I like Abominus, too. Grimlock's New Brain. So, Volcanicus. I think Volcanicus is cool, but I can understand why people don't like the idea of Volcanicus being a combiner, because there was a video that I saw of someone explaining as to why they didn't like Volcanicus, and I can kind of see why. So being someone that loves combiners, yeah, not everything really needs to combine, right? Like, yeah, for me, like everything would combine. It would be a cool idea, but in a sense, with Transformers, it doesn't really need to happen all the time, unless if you're Combiner Wars, where every character was a combiner, and that's justified. But yeah, I mean, I can see why, but I don't mind Volcanicus very much, personally.
Ooh, that's cool though, actually.
I have a channel point redeem on my stream called Show Robot, where I have to show off a Transformer off my shelves, and one of them today was G1 Cutthroat. Oh, wow.
Show the robot, please. Show the robot to screen. No, show the robot.
How many do you have?
The robot picks.
Uh, see, I'm being a fake fan right now, because I need to look up what Cutthroat was again.
Crystal Cheesecake is one of the medicines that redeems it a lot.
For the Abominus ones. Yep. No, no. Yep, it is. Yep.
Please, Green Beam Supreme, show me a robot pick, please.
God.
Oh, Blex is back, so I had to leave the stream for a second. Back now, though. And
Welcome back,
also,
Lex.
considering the hat on the Predaking's head, you can name the combiner Ashmaster.
Ashmaster is really good. Oh, you know what? I need to write that down. That's really good. Hopefully I can remember to include this in the description when I go to upload this. I don't know when I'm gonna get this done, but...
Oh. Their collection used to be around 300, but sadly had to downsize quite a bit recently to avoid getting evicted. So now they only have.
No.
80.
I hate that. I never look forward to when that time comes. But that's why I also have to be careful not to buy too much.
Literally one of the biggest things I fight every day too. There is so much merch I want to buy. I want to buy it, so I want to buy merch so much all the time, but then I'm like, yeah. I have no room. I have no room. I have no room to put it. Half of my merch is all in just a cardboard box right now because I have nowhere to put it.
God, I hate that. I hate having to leave that kind of stuff. I have so much like stuff in one cardboard box too, and I have like nowhere to display it.
Oh, so Autobot OC Combiner Team are all bots called the Ocean Bots, and the combiner was named Atlantis. That's pretty cool.
That is so cool. That's such a cool name for that. art books lately instead of figures to save space. Yeah, art. I have art books myself too, and I really gotta look at them a lot more often.
Dude, oh my god. Yeah, it's literally like it's. Oh my god. I
Retro
hate
royalty,
this
I'm
so
so sorry.
much. Yeah, I hate this so much because literally, I hate this so much because I want to buy Murder Drones merch so bad because I'm back in my Murder Drones like special interest kick right now. And I want to get Sin merch so bad, but I'm like, I have no room to put it, and also I'm broke right now. I can't. I'm so fucking mad. They just revealed a bunch of new fucking merch. Damn it. I
Yeah.
want. I want my Eldritch Horror fucking robot wife, please. Oh, shit. It's tragic. That's how it is on this bitch of an earth.
This is why I only collect things that are cheap, because I would feel bad about wanting money but holding on to valuable things. Yeah, the thing is, so you can see my collection in my Discord. You might need to do a little bit of scrolling in order to find it, but the figures that I end up buying are mostly a discount. The reason why I continue to buy toys at all being here is because I find them at a pretty good price to kind of justify my purchase. One example of that though is Galaxy Shuttle. I think I had to pay like a premium to get that. But here's the funny thing about Galaxy Shuttle. Around the time that I purchased that one, that was before they announced the reissue for him for Legacy United. So I got a little bit of egg on my face after that whole thing. But regardless, I mean, I'm glad I finally got the Galaxy Shuttle. I was really interested in the Astro Train mold, so... My new holy grail is an original G1 Lyo Kaiser. Ah, man.
Also, prized possession is the Collectors Club Ultra Mammoth that their wife got them for their birthday a couple of years ago.
Ultra Mammoth. Wait a minute, is that Big Convoy but colored like Ultra Magnus? Is that what that is? Let's see.
Oh, struggling to find good Baldur's Gate merch. Oh, sheesh, I hear that.
It,
Oh my
it is. It's Big
god.
Convoy but colored like Ultra Magnus. Oh my god. See, what's really interesting about that particular toy is that you can just remove all of the beast mode kibble, and you can just have the whole mammoth separated from the robot.
Parts forming.
Yep. Parts forming, but in this case, shell former.
True. Oh yeah, that too. The collector's edition looked cool, but scalpers went crazy and are selling it for like $600. Holy shit!
I wish every single scalper ate. I hope you keep what you bought.
I hope. No. You know what? I'm not just gonna hope. I gotta lay a curse upon these heathens. I gotta lay a curse upon them. Allow me to pop off real quick. I curse upon every scalper amongst these realms, that you may always stub your toe upon a thumbtack, that you may always step on a Lego, that your milk may always be expired, that your eggs will always have shells stuck inside them and you can never pick them out. I curse upon you that you get hair stuck in your mouth when you're trying to enjoy a scrumptious breakfast. That is the curse I bestow upon every scalper amongst this world.
Like that mountain of PS5s you got there? Yeah, no. I hope that stays with you.
Yep. Keep it. Suffer. That was... Oh my god. Oh, piss. That was the wrong emote.
TC. Okay, so yeah, I've been hearing about the TCG collecting thing too. So I haven't been. So what's been going on with that? Like, I think I talked about this a little while ago too. Apparently, like, there's been a bit of a struggle with the Pokemon cards recently. Also, am I on the wrong layer? I'm on the wrong layer. Oh,
Yeah, like there's really like awful videos that are coming out now of like people like swarming, and I mean swarming like stores. The moment the doors open, they just swarm straight through to like where they're just unpacking like the new Pokemon packs and shit. And it's
no.
like watching a zombie apocalypse movie. It's like watching a zombie movie. Like they just start digging their fucking hands in there and shit. It's like they're ripping people apart. It's crazy.
And it's not
It's
even just to like collect them or like play the game or anything like that. It's just so
Yep,
that they can resell it for the value.
yep. You best start believing dystopian societies, Miss Turner. You're in one.
Because that's also affecting like retro games as well. Because people just
Yeah,
want to play old games, but the reason why these games get so expensive is just because people are trying to raise the value for them and oh man.
yeah.
There's a game that
Also,
I kind of oh sorry.
oh yeah, I was just gonna say, Celeste says the GameStop nearest stopped selling them out in the open because a fight broke out. That's crazy.
Oh. But yeah, blacks people literally fighting each other. Gosh. Pokemon TCC Pocket came out. Everyone wants cards. Pokemon releases an evolution set. Scalp. Oh, okay. Everyone wants cards. Pokemon releases an evolution set. Scalpers go crazy. PTCG doesn't exist in any store anymore, and if it does, it's way high prices. God, that is crazy. I thought it got crazy a few years ago with like the Sword and Shield sets and such, but oh my god. In defense of my special interest lack of merch, they were a college band from the 2010s and they did not make much stuff in the first place. Man, that's really tough. When you're into something and you want to be able to like own anything that comes out, but there's not a whole lot that's there, and yeah, I know how that feels.
Yeah, that was literally me. That was literally me with Doom merch until Doom 2016 came out.
Right?
I've told that story on this stream before though. Because yeah, like before Doom 2016 came out, like there was like zero merch for Doom.
Yeah.
The best thing you got was like these things called Reaper miniatures. They're like these like metal miniature figurines of like all the monsters from the game and like Doom guy. And that was about it. That was like the only merch out there. It was crazy.
But so I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about something that I wanted to bring up, but I don't know if I can because it seems like anybody that brings this game up just gets like obliterated to oblivion. But
Well, I love Oblivion. What's wrong with it? I'm
oh
kidding. Go
no,
ahead. Go ahead.
Oblivion's fine.
Yeah.
Because so there's been a lot of speculation about this particular game. It is a Mac game that came out in 1999 about a cute little yellow bear, and some people made some videos about it that just kept getting like like that kept getting hit by copyright, and so like the videos would just mysteriously disappear. Even like people talking about it online, it just gets like again completely obliterated as well. And the reason why I bring this up is because it's been speculated that the reason why the existence of this game seems to be getting wiped out is because some collector was upset that their like collection of obscure PC games got leaked, and so they didn't want the game's value to lower, so they try to get rid of any like instance of the game, any sort of like ROM of the game that's available, or even down to like videos about it. So being a Vinesauce viewer that I am, Vinny did a stream on it about a couple years ago now, and he was talking about like the copyright stuff that was going on with that too. And I remembered him saying towards the end of that segment, like, if you're the person that's responsible for taking all this stuff down, and if you see this, just tell us why. Like, why are you doing all of this? Uh, Needless to say, there was no explanation, and his video got taken down. Even if they had to change the title to something very like vague, it still got taken down. It's nuts.
That is crazy. What the hell is the name of this game?
Um, I can put
Oh,
it
wait,
up on
should
the
you even
Discord.
say it?
I
Yeah, wait,
see.
oh,
Here's
yeah,
that's
I
that's
don't.
the wild thing, right? Because I could probably say the name of the title and I could get away with it, but because of like audio detection and all that sort of stuff, I'm
Oh
worried
my
if I even
god.
mention the name, I feel like this VOD is going to get, which it won't matter because I'm gonna save this VOD and put it up on my YouTube channel privately. But if I decide to make my VODs publicly available on YouTube, I don't know how much of a problem that's going to be. So I'm just gonna put it up on the Discord here, and
Yeah,
so this is.
hold on. I am so fascinated by this.
Yeah, if you're able to look up any information about the game, well, whatever of it exists anyway, it is a very, very fascinating subject. The game itself is also kind of interesting too. It's a game that's made in Japan, and the spoken language is Japanese, but there's a lot of like American elements to it. Like the main character's name is like American, but the game itself is in Japanese. And there's a lot of really weird stuff that happens in that game. Huh. Also, how long have we been? Okay. Oh, we're at the 3 hour mark. Well, fortunately, we're almost done. So I gotta get myself ready to go in about a few hours, but I also want to draw some of my OCs. Okay, now, all right, wait just a second here. So the feet just, oh, okay, okay. So I thought, chat, the way the feet worked was, here are the toes, right? I thought that there was this little panel on one side, and on the other side, it was this. But it turns out both of these feet are kind of different because of the way uh, Headstrong and Tantrum work. They want to make sure, because the combiner, Headstrong is a little bit taller than Tantrum. And so in order for Predaking to stand perfectly straight, they had to kind of make the feet look a bit different. That makes perfect sense, actually. Let me just check to see how things are going here. Okay. Prismatic evolutions. I'm just catching up with the chat right now. Prismatic evolutions. So I was looking at the recent cards that came out recently, and there's some really good stuff there. I guess the prismatic evolutions are kind of rare. Then okay, so if if the headstrong foot has that notch, then what does it look like on the side? Just making sure that everything is still good. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just keep it like that. And then for This foot. This foot will need the more caved in aspects, basically. Alright, and so for the Rhyhorn section right here, we need to draw the circle, circle, and then I didn't really properly finish drawing like the rest of the components here, but okay. Yeah, because these are supposed to be Rhyhorn's hooves. Hooves? Do rhinos have hooves? Let's see. Adding a bit to the conversation earlier about like reselling prices and such. I guess there's not really a whole lot else to say aside from just how unfortunate everything is. Okay, I want to try to give this leg a little bit more volume, so this panel is going to be splayed out like so. So I'm getting this weird chill on my left cheek. I don't know why. Also, like, what track is this? I don't remember this track.
I am so morbidly curious about this game still. I'm literally like I'm doing so much research on it now.
Oh yeah, I could imagine, yeah. That's probably why
Yeah,
you went quiet.
yeah. I'm looking. I'm literally
So,
I literally downloaded. I'm
I
sorry. Go ahead.
I actually have the VOD of Vinny's stream for that game.
That's literally what I just downloaded. I just downloaded a
You found it?
VOD.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't like saving VODs because they take up a lot of memory, but that is the one thing that I feel like I need to keep. Any Vinesauce fan would need to keep. I should have added this detail before I copy pasted this. Actually, no, that's fine because then I can just copy paste it again. Where did I move to? I moved to Japan. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Blex. Yeah. So, I'm. A lot of stuff happened between high school and now. I moved to Florida. Stayed there for about. Well, I stayed there for way too long. Um, Finally left to Japan since May of last year, and yep. Yeah. I mean, there's some aspects that I feel like I still kind of need to try to get used to, and some responsibilities and such, like trying to learn the language more and all that. But because I'm so busy and I'm just grinding every single day trying to keep up financially, it's kind of tricky to balance things out. But yeah, everything, maybe not everything that they say in Japan is what it is, but yeah, I'm definitely doing better here. Honestly, anywhere's better than Florida. I've dealt with that state for way too long. And Blacks, before I moved to Big Bear, I was living in Florida for like 4 years. So I was in that state for way too long. I do kind of miss Big Bear though, to be honest. Every now and then I go onto like Google Maps and I just go through all of the places here and there, and I just kind of get a little too nostalgic, and I think like, I kind of wanna go back because Big Bear was kind of a cozy place. It was a bit limiting. You had to kind of go down the mountain in order to like get certain things and such, but I don't know. Like, I did have I was kind of going through a lot of like bad stuff there, personally. Uh, I was talking about this earlier on stream, because towards the point where I had to move. Oh, I didn't really specify this. So back in 2015, like shortly after we graduated. I was going through some very, very, very severe anxiety issues, and I think it was just because I was going through a very stressful senior year. But it was also because we were moving, and that was a whole thing that I just am glad I don't have to go through ever again. But yeah, I feel like if I ever stepped foot in Big Bear again, it would remind me of like the personal issues that I was having, but Big Bear itself was such a cozy place. Yeah, Florida was not great, but you know, I'm not gonna blame anyone for anything as to why we were there. I don't want to hold any grudges. It's just we had to do what we had to do, considering our personal circumstances, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of weird compromising here. Which, okay, so if I were to do that, the foot here is gonna have to be out here a whole lot more. You know, I'm kind of tempted to do like a bit of a watch party for that game that I've been talking about of Vinny's VOD for that game. Oh, you know what? Let's call the game Biscuits Commotion. I think someone called it that. Biscuits Commotion. Okay, let's try to get this hinge a little bit more heft. Because so far it just looks kind of flimsy. There we go. Okay. All right. Um, all right, it just needs a little bit more adjusting, but we're really getting there. Oh my God. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna be ending at the usual time.
Hey,
3.5 hours is, I guess, just the runtime for me.
hey.
God, I gotta figure out like ideas for next week's streams. Having in the memories is the best. Just yeah, things just being a memory is probably for the best. Come visit me though. Um, I mean, I would look forward to seeing you again. It's just air the air traveling and all of that just seems to be a total nightmare. I'm not gonna get into just a whole bunch about that, but yeah, I guess make sure to budget out. There's a lot of really cool stuff in Japan, but maybe there's a little too much cool stuff. What are these tracks? I like these tracks, but I don't quite know whether... I know this one. This one sounds familiar. Also, yeah, no, it's fine. Just keep going. Keep going, Etienne. Oh, oh my God, chat, we're doing it. We're finally reaching the end. Yeah, being scared of planes is very understandable. I don't know how I managed to even get here with how scary they can be. How many planes did I go? Oh my God, how many planes did I have to go on my way here? So I took the one in Florida. I flew to Atlanta, I think, and then I flew to Japan. Or I'm sorry, no, I flew to LA, and then that took me to Narita, which was at Tokyo, and then that flew me to Itami, which was at Osaka. And then I got picked up, and we drove all the way here to Kobe. So, how many planes was that? One, two, three, four. Like 4 planes. Oh my God. That's mainly the reason I haven't gone to Japan yet, trying to save up. Been learning Japanese for about 2.5 years now. Oh my God, that's cool!
That's very cool.
You probably might know a bit more than I do, because I can speak basic, as my dad had described, I can kind of like speak at like a second grade level, kind of, because I haven't really, again, I haven't had the opportunity to brush up on it, and I hadn't had a reason to speak it being in America for 20 years, but I mean, I guess I could kind of like test you a little bit. I don't know how well I can say this here, being on the spot and such, but like, let's see. 日本語はどれぐらいわかるの？ Okay, let's see. Just gotta shade this foot out. And then... Oh my God. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're auto-saving. Okay. Oh, chat. Chat, we did it. We finally finished the clean roughing.
Hey,
We finally
we did
finished it.
it. Well, you did it, not I. I was just here for
Oh
moral
my...
support.
No, yeah, well, that makes it all the more reasons to say that we did it, because you definitely helped just being here and... Oh, man.
I'm helpful.
And see, what's crazy is that I felt like I made more progress here than the previous stream. So I guess maybe my head just wasn't in the game last time, so I was getting so worried, like, how much of this am I going to be able to get done in one stream? But well, there's our answer. And
Here we are.
oh my God. All right. I'm so excited to show this off on. Thank
Congratulations.
you. I'm so excited to show this off on social media. Finally
Yeah.
having something to show off proper. God, and I'm really happy with how this turned out too. Everything looks like it should. I guess if there's one thing that I kind of would need to fix and adjust is to bring Predaking's hand and sword up a little bit more, because it looks a little long compared to the Braviary arm. I guess I could fix that right now. How hard can that be? But yeah, God, I had such a good time with everyone. Um, just talking and getting into a whole lot of stuff and just talking about all kinds of things. Like, man, we were really talking about so many different kinds of things, and I really enjoyed it. And I hope all of you did too. I hope all of you had a good time here too.
Yeah. I also hope all you wonderful people had a wonderful time with the stream as well. I hope we were thoroughly entertaining for your all's sake.
It's
And
gonna be
yeah, we
cool.
hopefully we see you on the next big stream.
Yeah. So I guess I can kind of talk about this while I'm fixing this. I'm also starting to stream video games as well. And oh, I'm glad you had fun, Celeste. Thank you for joining us. And you too, Blex, and Green Bean, and Crystal Cheesecake, Electro Royalty. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names. I have to kind of look at them to make sure that I remember everyone. Yeah, thank you all for joining. I want to do more games later on. There's like a So I was playing a little bit of Risk of Rain the other day, and Madbox, who was previously here, kind of hooked me up with a lot of like mods and such, and he has has set up a lot of mods, and I really wanted to check that out. Basically, I think that would be a fun stream idea. At some point, I would also kind of like to do some like fun voice chat related collaboration kind of thing. I mentioned stuff like Gartic Phone and like Lethal Company. Just thinking of games that I have, and yeah, we definitely need to catch up, Lex. I'm sure there's all kinds of things that I can talk about. Well, I don't know. I mean, I, my life is kind of uneventful. Not a whole lot really happens because I usually just stay in all the time. But I mean, like I worked at a Michaels once. Like I worked at Michaels in Florida, and I guess I can kind of talk about some stuff that happened there. But I mean, most of it was just pain, stress, and depression. I don't know. I don't know if it's really worth talking about. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, don't forget this like. Oh, what is Oh, no, 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 no. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, okay, 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 okay. Yeah, I was doing the right thing. All right. I am kind of bad at Lethal Company, but I guess that's kind of what would make it sort of fun, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Would that be too boring? I'm not sure, but yeah. I want to try to bring some people in and have fun with that. But I don't know when I'm going to be able to do that because I still got to figure some other stuff out. But yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, this is good. This is good. Oh, Ashmaster. All right, let me go ahead and save this. Good, you can't really see my Explorer. I have to always make sure that my Explorer doesn't show up on screen, so. P3. And there we go. Okay. Huh. All right. Thank you all for joining me. I like making clicking sounds with my mouth. I just realized I keep going. I don't know. That's just something I do. I think Joel from Vine does this out a lot too. And, uh, yeah. I'll see you all next time. I'll figure out a schedule for next week. I don't know what next week is going to be like. I don't know how busy it's going to end up being, but nevertheless, I look forward to seeing all of you again. I look forward to talking with you all again. And uh, I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night. Please take care, and I'll see you all next time.
See y'all around.
Oh, oh, you know what? I don't know if there. I almost forgot. Is there anyone we can raid? Well, there's Vinny, but if I raid, then chat is gonna be like, huge raid! Because I'm raiding 4 people. So I don't know if it's really worth it. He's streaming Ballionaire. I guess if you want to check out Vinny, you can check that out. I don't know if it's really worth raiding or not, so. Okay, alright. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.